Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are here for the matchup between the Blues and MOANA Pasifika. We did see it a little bit earlier on in the week in that game. The Blues were victorious, but this game now it's going to be played at Eden Park, which is not the background that I have got. At the moment, you know what? We'll go a bit more festive. At the moment, not really festive. We'll just go to a different region of the country, but that's all right. I hope you guys are all doing well. If you are new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. As you can see, once again, I've got a chair set up. Once again, it is empty just for now, but it won't be later on. We have got a guest coming onto the channel, but do let me know who you think is going to be able to win this game, MOANA Pasifika and the Blues. As we look at the table, it's currently MOANA Pasifika. They are sitting in 11th on 4 points. If they win this game, they will actually boost themselves right up to about 9th, which is just outside of that top 8, whereas the Blues, they are currently sitting on 17 points. If they win this, they go above the Waratahs and take their spot back in 4th, because the Waratahs last night were able to claim themselves in the top 4. Looking through at the lineups for both of these sides, few young talented players for both teams throughout this one. I will do though is break my microphone. Not quite. I was just trying to move that a little bit. I better pull up the game as well while I'm at it, but I hope you guys are all doing well. This is the lineup for the Blues: Hodgman, Auckland, and then it is Marcel Renata. That was a bit of a tongue roll. He is going to be there at number 3. Tom Robinson, James Tucker as the lock combo, and then Suafua, also Anton Segner at number 8, and then number 7, he is back. It is Dalton Papali'i who will be slotting in there. Finley Christie at number 9, Peter Feta at 10, then Corey Evans and Bryce Heem making up the midfield. And also, what is your score prediction? Says Arlo. I think this game's going to be 10 points in favour of the Blues, but I wouldn't be surprised if MOANA Pasifika are going to be able to get themselves up in this game. It's going to be an interesting one. MOANA Pasifika, a couple of the players that they were missing from the last match coming back into the side. Also, I should mention the back 3 for this match, and that's going to be AJ Lamb, also Caleb Clark, and then Zahn Sullivan slotting in there as well on the Blues, says Scott, and also 28 to 31, says Zachary, I believe that is. And also the Blues have a decent set of B squad members. They're stacked with talent. They certainly are. An afternoon, Hamish, says David the Mole. Welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing well. We are going to have a George with me. He is just waiting for the spaghetti. And then after that, he is going to be coming around for this matchup. But the Blues, they will be wearing their home kit of blue for this matchup. I'm actually very curious about something as well. We will test it probably at halftime for this matchup. But first of all, we will look through at this lineup for MOANA Pasifika: Ezekiel Lindenmouth, Sam Molly, and Sakopi Kepu as the front row. Pulinaiti and Alex McRobbie slotting in there as 4-5. I don't think Alex McRobbie was initially in the starting lineup. Instead, it was going to be Michael Curry, so I'm not too sure what's happened there for the late change. But then also Sione Toipilotu, Solomoni Funaki, and Henry Stowers slotting in there as the number 8. Solomoni Kata, hang on, there's a couple more changes here. I do see Tamatava Nawai slotting in at number 11, and then it is Nigel Awong in the midfield. So I think a couple late, I guess, exclusions from the lineup. Who else have they got on their bench? I'm just looking through. It's going to be Nyakuru. Does get his opportunity off the bench, right? So a few changes for the Blues and MOANA Pasifika, or mainly MOANA Pasifika for this one. And Dulcie, old dog, at 7. Those 2 young pups in there. Yeah, he's certainly a beast and a half. Right, I'm just looking through. Sam Derry starting at 5. James Tucker at 4, which does mean now they are missing whoever it was at number 4. Right, a few late changes. This is going to stump me big time for this matchup for an early stage, but hopefully by the end of it, we do get sorted. But yeah, originally James Tucker was going to be playing 5, and then at number 4, they were going to have, as you can see there, it was actually going to be Tom Robinson. So Big Red not here for this match, which is a bit of a shame for that man. But these are the benches for the 2 sides there. And AC's Max, welcome into the live stream. Reshuffle Zahn Sullivan at 15. That is still the case. Okay, the back line is the same for the Blues, and expecting, or should be an interesting clash. I'm expecting some heavy collisions. Yeah, these boys are not going to go easy on each other. They will certainly be running full speed. I'm just going to check to see how underdoggy the MOANA Pasifika side are sitting for this match. I know that they're normally underdogs, but this one, hope they haven't completely ridden them off. Okay, they're paying $6.50, so almost. But hopefully it is as close as they can get, as they did in the last matchup as well. But we have got their Highlanders got robbed last night. What do you think? And there says Max, I mean, robbed him what way, I guess, is the question. Because I know that they had a missed kick in that second half that would have taken it to Golden Point if he had got it over for Mitch Hunt. So I guess that is probably one that they'll be looking at as a missed opportunity. But that one, and Blues might win. And there says Oldie. Yeah, they've certainly got a good side. And like I mentioned, a few little reshuffles for both sides in this match. And g'day, how you going? They're doing very well, mate. Excited for this game. We've also got the game between the Reds and the Brumbies a little bit later on tonight, which is going to be taking place in the Landers. Always perform well versus their nemesis, the Crusaders, says Johnny Blaze. And that's a new picture. Hang on. How many Johnny Blazers have we got? Which one are you, Johnny? Or are you both? You might be both, to be fair, but they're both pictures of Marco Vunipola. Very popular man at the moment, that is for sure. At the moment, Christian Lealiafano, almost 1,000 points in Super Rugby. They have just said, if anyone's wondering why I'm looking down all the time, I'm pretty much just seeing where George is and how far away he is going to be for this matchup. I don't think he's too far away, though, by the sound of it. So he will be joining us sometime throughout the first half. We'll put the phone down now, though. It's out of their hands. And Blues will kill them. And they will beat Moana Pasifika next week. Says Max. And yeah, that's going to be the Friday night game. And also we have got the hi brother, Johnny Blaze. Hope you're well, cuz. And there says David. But currently the Blues, their last game up against Moana Pasifika, they were able to win it 32 points to 19. And then the top stats for them, they gained 514 meters in that game. But the Blues now making their way out there. Like I mentioned, no big Tom Robinson, unfortunately, due to, I assume it can only be either a case or a late injury. As I did actually get to see the Blues injury list. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck's 3 weeks away. Akira Ioane's 3 weeks away. But Harry Plummer actually out for the whole season here, unfortunately, due to, I think it was something to do with a leg. And hey, my bro, David, I hope it's going well in Vegas. And there's Johnny Blaze as well. And I guess while we're at it, boys who do go for the Chiefs, will they be able to beat the Hurricanes tomorrow afternoon? So we are going to be doing that game on the channel as well. We may even have a George. We might have George for every game of the New Zealand side of Super Rugby, which would be a first time ever, I think, if I'm not wrong. But the Blues, they are ready to go here. Dalton Pavali, he's a beast. He's been bulking up every single time, and he's an absolute unit. It looks like here at Moana Pasifika, they are going to have a haka. It looks like, oh, okay. The Blues have actually got one as well here. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge between the two sides. Marcel Renata leading it for the Blues. I didn't actually realize this was coming for this one. I'm quickly going to look at something because I think you can get away with when people are like, where can we watch the game? I'm going to see whether or not the turf cam is working at the moment. Because if it is, that means you could get away with watching the game. The turf cam will be back shortly. Okay, they disable it for when the games are on. That makes sense. And I'll say, thank Flip, Harry Plummer is gone for the season. Sorry, but bloke is a mud in there as well. But we can't say that it might cause offence. And then David in there says Ollie Wilson. And also, what's good, Kiwi lads? Where's your mum today? She is out in the dining room at this stage. But George will be joining me for this matchup. He will be sitting right here. He was just having tea. So he's probably about, I'd say, 15 minutes away, somewhere around there, more than likely. And Ushu's the Blues. And I tell you what, Caleb Clark, he's fired up. And I'd love to say that the next haka that man gets to do is one in the All Blacks kit, perhaps. But he's going to have to work hard for that left wing spot. But the Blues, they are fired up. That was what Sam Sullivan's tongue actually did at the same time as mine in that one. Okay, I will say Dalton Pavali, he's an impressive specimen. He's a dangerous individual out on the field. Doesn't look very intimidating doing a haka, though, unfortunately for him. Like, he's scary out on the field, don't get me wrong. But just right now, he just doesn't look like he's quite, I guess, intimidating. And I was like, Hamish, how are you, mate? I'm doing very well, thanks, mate. George coming around again, so we never know what's going to happen on these live streams, that is for sure. But I hope you did enjoy that video on the Kiwi Lads Extras channel. George actually edited that one. I don't know what was going to be in it. It probably wasn't too bad overall in terms of what got put in it, but I thought it was pretty well edited. The George there, and also go Blues, kill him. And then some Johnny says Ollie, and also hi Ollie Wilson. Did you see the Warriors Bronco game? What happened in that one? Did they win in the end, or did they end up losing there? The Warriors, do let me know. I was like, doing a haka into a haka. And also Canes or Saders next week. I'll go Saders, and it's going to be a good one. How's Damian McKenzie going in Japan? I know he started the season extremely well. I haven't really heard too much about him in the last 3 or 4 weeks, but I know that he started pretty nicely. But Xavier, you ought to love that match yesterday. Michael Hooper getting to go out there and scoring a try off the bench was pretty incredible for that man. But in charge of this one, it will be James Dolman, and then maybe Brennan and Hart are the other assistant referees for this one. And Warriors dominated. And there's Aussies inked up, so that's good news. The Warriors there. I guess that's one of those ones. It's probably never an easy game up against the Broncos. It doesn't look too nice. I think it's kind of a bit of fog in the background of the team. New Zealand team won in the NRL. And then says Xavier. So, yeah, nicely done by the Warriors for that one. But AJ Lamb, he's fired up for this game. Number 3 for the round. of Super Rugby, 20 points to 6. And then how's that Ollie brother and Love Trooper scoring the try. And in the end, yeah, I'll pass on whatever you guys were drinking, but it didn't look real good. We definitely over-carbonated that one. But we pretty much, for my one, it was just soda stream, like pretty much water, but we just well and truly just destroyed it, I guess you could describe it as. It was a big hit there on it. It was Zahn Sullivan, but now at this stage, it is going to be in the hands of MOANA Pasifika. They have got the first chance of this match. William Havili joining the line quite nicely, trying to skip his way through. Slinging his way towards the 40-metre line. Henry looks to the short side. Tava Nawai protects it, and he is one to watch out for in this game. And great thanks, Johnny. How are you, brother? And Papa Lee during the hugger looks like the guy. Are you buying ice cream? I'd keep him sweet and lovely. Sebastian. The thing is, I don't know when you ended up coming in, Sebastian, but I pretty much said the exact same thing. Like, he's intimidating out on the field, but the man doesn't look intimidating during a haka, unfortunately for him. He just looks like he's trying to be angry, but it just doesn't quite work. But now nice backline movement for MOANA Pasifika. Now space on the outside. And it's going to be big Sione Tuipolotu driving his way forward very nicely. This is great work from MOANA Pasifika at the start of this match. They've decided they need to start this match quickly for this match. And we are off once again, says Brady. We certainly are. MOANA Pasifika, they want to get themselves a big win, an upset win over the Blues here. But there's that big question of whether or not they can do so. Trying to get over the ball there was James Tucker, and able to quite link up with the ball. Now it is Awong in the midfield. There's actually been a late change. It was going to be Fini Anisi at number 13 alongside Solomoni Kata, but they had to make that change. And I'm not sure whether or not that is positive cases or what. That was a good run forward there from big. I thought it was James Tucker, but I think that's actually supposed to be Sam Derry. No, sorry, I'm on the wrong side. That was actually the number 5 for MOANA Pasifika. I'm used to the Blues wearing that away kit, but they are at home for this game. Good attack and play here for MOANA Pasifika. Now looking to the short side, drawing pass. They had 2 men on the outside, not able to do so. Tava Nawai now trying to pierce his way through. And he does get pulled up just short of the line, dragged down by Derry. MOANA Pasifika, 17 phases in a row getting close. And at the moment, they are just continuing to keep this onslaught going at the start of this match at Eden Park. Sam Molly drops the head, gets closer, dragged down by Hodgman. Now around the side, Henry pop pass. It's forward. Okay, no advantage to going back for the penalty to MOANA Pasifika, though. Johnny, hope you're well. I'm not sure about the legend, but I says tracking down under in there. And I, Sebastian, my brother, and also tracking down under your legend. And there says Johnny Blaze as well. And Hamish David tracking Johnny. Big love, lads. And there is Reds versus Brumbies. That is the next game that is coming later on. And it is going to be a very exciting one. And also, we have got there, where can you watch the rugby game if you don't have Sky TV? Okay, what country are you in to start with? So if you're in New Zealand, I unfortunately think the only way to do it is actually through Super Rugby's YouTube channel for the highlights of the game. I don't think there's anywhere that has a free subscription to be able to watch the game, which does suck. I feel like at least a few of these games should be free to air just to keep people intrigued in the competition type thing. Because at the end of the day, people who can't watch the rugby aren't going to sign up for your subscription services. You got to give them a taster, a little bit of a teaser, and go, if you want to see more games each week, look at this. Straight out in front. Christian Leliafano going to be lighting it up, and hello, Betty. And then MOANA looking decent. Says rare game, certainly. I meant Reds with Zamish, who will win. And there says Max. I would say the Reds always sneak that game, but today the Brumbies are going to win it. There we go. We'll go with that. I love it. Our truckers, cans honk honk. And there says Johnny Blaze. And I'll say it's on Prime at 9:30. Just look, says Max. Okay, so on Prime later on tonight, you should be able to watch this game. The Blues with MOANA Pasifika if you are in New Zealand. If not, I know that maybe Sky Pacific also has it, but that is once again locked into that Sky subscription. But 4 minutes into the game, 3-0 now to the MOANA Pasifika. And Rio Gamer is in the chat as well. And that's the thing. Rio, I think I ask you this every time. I don't know whether or not you get sick of it, but I do want to know, how is your ute going? I know it's not as new as it once was, but I'm sure it's still going very nicely. As I remember that live stream very well, it was actually you and Johnny Blaze, wasn't it, who got a bit crazy with it. That was actually, now that I think about it, that was MOANA Pasifika's first ever game, and that was up against the Māori All Blacks. So it's a bit of deja vu, really, but no, none of that today, because that was too much. And also that Warriors winger, Marcelo Montoya, played a blinder in there. That's a penalty to MOANA Pasifika, who are currently playing a blinder. I believe it was Dalton Papali'i, who was just penalised but not rolling away there, and it's the whole game live on Prime. And there says Max. So you will have a few ads I will mention on Prime. I think we tried to watch an All Blacks test on Prime in the replay, and we got about 20 ad breaks. Not ideal, but I guess any way to watch the game. Now, one kick for touch from William Havili on the left boot. Tava Nawai, he's dangerous. He just bumps off the tackle. Oh, it was Bryce Heem who tried to tackle him a bit too high, and I couldn't predict this game to save myself. It could be a 20-plus point win to the Blues. Oh, double blow of the whistle. Okay, George was heading in 9 minutes ago, so he might almost be here. Okay, they need a clear gap. Right, while George is heading in, ladies and gentlemen, for you guys who don't know George, he was here yesterday. He's pretty much, I guess you could say, the louder version of me. He just talks a lot, and Mother also. And there says Lima, welcome into the live stream, mate. Nice steal there in the line out by the Blues. Finley Christie's got this one running sideways, passes it off to Dutton Papali'i. Tries to straighten with his run. Now still available. No, it's not. MOANA Pasifika get the penalty. They are on fire in the early stages of this one. I'm watching from Samoa. And there says Lima, so I hope you are doing well, mate. What time is it in Samoa? I always suck with my time zones. Unfortunately, I just can't quite work out what time zones are what for this one. I think you guys are the same as us, aren't you? Maybe. We're not wrong, but now they are going to be taking on another 3 points for Christian Leleafano. I'm just untangling headphones. I got way too many cords around at that stage. And George speeding in his tractor with a turbo in there, says Johnny Blaze. Yeah, man can drive pretty quick when he needs to. I will say that. And also Blues will win, but they do start slow. But they are true professionals. And will just readjust if needed. And if you want to watch the game, if you're from New Zealand, you can watch it free. Go to your local pub, it's free. And although the drinks are not, I'm sure that they wouldn't like you to go in, unless I know some places charge you for water, don't they? Find someone who's a heavy drinker. Well, not heavy, but just enjoys a few pints, and then just take them to the rugby. And also, it is 7:14 in Samoa at the moment. And also, you've got there, Lehman there says Johnny Blaze, that one has gone over for the Blues. And now they are leading, for MOANA Pasifika, 6-0 now. I'm slightly stumped by the start to the match. But like someone mentioned just before, the Blues, they do normally go very nicely in the later stages. And MOANA Pasifika giving themselves some nice early momentum in this matchup. And also thoughts on Jordie Barrett's shift to the midfield. I'm curious, very curious to see how he goes and whether or not that is something that the Hurricanes are doing due to maybe some injuries that they have got, or whether that is something that they are doing because maybe it was asked of them. Maybe he's decided to switch there just to see how it goes. And same time here, bro. But just watching my brother Chris and Pana and go MOANA. And there says Lehman. Also, the Utes are going strong apart from that time. I couldn't start it. I couldn't get it off the beach without a local farmer giving me a hand as Bolt came off. Starter motor, which pulled away and couldn't start. And yeah, so other than that, I guess does sound all right. And what kind of truck do you have, Rio? Oh, no. I want to say the name of it, but I feel like my vehicle knowledge, as you guys know, is terrible. I'm pretty good. He's strong runner. And there as well says Batty Wagon. Now kicking it for the touchline once again, William Havili. Getting it down towards the halfway line. And at the moment, Aaron Manger, he is not there. A couple of the other coaches aren't there. I assume that is due to positive cases. So instead, they've got Jack Lamb in the box. Also, who was that in the background? I think that was actually another one of the players. It looked kind of like a Havili, but he's out on the field. Kurt Eklund stealing that one in the line out now, and the Blues are going to have this one in their hands. But they had a couple late changes as well. Hamish, one time, me and my mates put flat beer in a soda stream. It didn't work, says David. Yeah, it's a weird one. We're going to have a video soon of us soda streaming random liquids. And I'm not looking forward to it because I think there's going to be like orange juice, milk, Powerade. Powerade might be all right, to be fair. It might be a weird sensation. Currently down 9 minutes in, and the Blues just outside of the 22. We'll have to try and steal this one in the line out. Sam Molly about to throw it in for the Pasifika side. Compressed line out. They take it very nicely. Alex McRobbie working hard now. Flat ball into the hands. I believe that is going to be, it looks like a number 22. Or in fact, he's wearing 24 on his back for this match, but it is Solomon Kata. So I think the jerseys might have gotten a little bit mixed up in the wash. But now Caleb Clark taking that one very nicely under the high ball. And I should mention for the Blues, backline-wise, they're missing quite a few of those players. He was nailed there, Anton Stegner. It's going back, and I think it was a little bit high, unfortunately, for Awong. Oh, no, it might have been a little, what was it? In front of the kicker. Oh, okay, different one. And check out the Kiwi Lads Extras channel at the Assets of Matches. So, yeah, that is where that video of carbonated water did take place. And Geordie played well at 12 in the under-20s in 2017 under Scott Robertson, second playmaker and good offloaded as he's grown up here and started using his size into contact too. So, yeah, it will be cool to see him at 12. Savia out on one wing, Hudson out on the other, and then you've got the young Ruben Love slotted there with Jackson Garn and Bishop on the inside. Will be an interesting combo with him and Barrett, just to see how quickly they can get that ball distributed throughout the backline. And Highlanders could have won that game. They would have got that line out towards the end. Death Max got on also Anton Segner, 110 kgs of German engineering. And there, yeah, he's certainly a beast. And also, you don't need to buy anything at your local pub or Nan owns a sports bar. You don't need to pay if you are there to watch the games. And also bumped into Artie Savia today, says Troy. So I hope he is doing well. I hope he's excited for the game tomorrow. And hi, mate, it's Ryan. Good to see you. Good to see you too, mate. Hope you did have a good Christmas. If we haven't talked to you since then, I think it was actually maybe January, wasn't it? When we did see you last. So, yeah, I hope you have been keeping well for yourself. Only 11 minutes in now. Stephen Perafeta going to be taking on the three-pointer. Lining it up. Striking it nicely. And gets it over for Stephen Perafeta. The score now 3 points to the Blues, 6 to MOANA Pasifika. And at this stage, I believe George will be here very shortly, which does mean he hasn't missed any of the tries that did take place throughout this match. And also we have got the OMG, I'm so jelly. As I said, Jelly Blaze. In fact, I just hear him at the door. And also I was watching the local rugby boys in Kerbany and Wellington as well. So that's quite cool. He does check them out right. I hear a door.
Keep that door shut because we've got a die of head exhaustion in here.
I don't think it's too bad today. I think the fire's almost gone out. But how are you, mate? You're doing well.
I've kept my energy drink this time.
Mm-hmm. It's a good plan. We will have to rotate that light just to get you in because or else the green screen will get bent.
Green screen can go, can't it?
No. Oh, jeez. Because it's very loose at the moment. Loose like a goose, you know?
Loose like,
Welcome in, mate. You're right.
Yeah. I've got my energy drink with me this time.
That's a good idea.
Because I was like, these lights kill me, man.
I'm going to quickly go like that just so that
what
you have
was
a bit
the
more
most?
space. Just a few biscuits,
You've been eating a few biscuits, have you?
Yeah, just a cheeky couple of biscuits.
Cheeky.
Mate, you might have to come over to me a little bit more, mate, so that we can squeeze you.
Oh, we really need a mansion one day.
I don't. Did you move?
Yeah, I did.
I'll come to you.
Falsely accuse me. Did you move? Yes.
Here we go.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Energy drinks.
6 points to 3 at the moment.
So who do we want to win?
Well, that's up to you, really. That was a little knock on. Okay. That was very quick.
I think the Blues should win.
MOANA Pasifika.
Great guys.
Started well, though.
Yeah.
MOANA Pasifika, 6-0 they were.
They'll be scoring tries. 6 points. Oh, two three-pointers.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
And I was like, George. And there, as I said, David the mod. Trying to get a
Just
sponsorship.
carry on, all right?
Only 13 minutes and 6 points to MOANA Pasifika, 3 to the Blues in the first match of tonight. The next match, Reds versus Brumbies.
Ooh, what time's that?
That is 9:45.
Oh, that's always a bloody blinder, isn't it?
Always a good one. MOANA Pasifika, 931 kgs in their pack weight compared to the 904 of the Blues.
Well, they are some big lads.
Mm.
I wouldn't want to get in front of that. You know what I mean? You'd die.
And also, is Kurt Eklund playing? He is indeed. He's starting at 2 for this match. And also, George, how much can you bench press?
Just tons.
Tons?
We're talking at least 1 ton at a time. You know, we move the gears.
It's going to be a little knock on from MOANA Pasifika. And now the Blues have got themselves a scrum feed. And green and raspberry V and purple Rockstar is compared, as fire compared to Lift.
Is it?
And there as well.
I'm open to opinions because I drink Lift.
Well, it's actually, the thing is, I always thought it was Lift, right? It's actually,
no, this is controversial.
It's actually live, isn't it?
Live plus.
Like
It's just a little bit of money there, please. Whoever makes these drinks, energy drink.
It's got a company on it.
No,
they might be down the bottom near the 10-cent mark.
No,
is that company made in New Zealand? What does that say? An authority of Monster Energy. Yeah, George's ears
just
is buried.
Sponsorship would do us good. So it's live. It's live plus, not Lift. That's interesting because that's not really a tea. Oh yeah, I've had this argument before.
Have you?
Yeah.
I think it was with me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, the Blues. And there's his action. Also, out the Blues, says Daniel. And hi, George, my brother. Were you spending or were you speeding in your tractor?
Mm-hmm.
That's something you should have
No, you can't really speed in your tractor. It only goes, my current tractor goes about 58. So if you're in a 50k zone, you can really get the whole ass. I went through town the other night, probably 9:30. I went about 58, and you just feel like the man because everyone's like, "You shouldn't do that. Go away, Karen. We didn't ask you. Grass has to be cut, and there's nothing you can do about it."
Also, well, it used to be left. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Which
Yeah,
is
it did. I've done a, yeah, this is the thing. Everyone's like, "No, now we're confused, and we don't know what to do."
You two get into trouble or YouTube trouble for that? I don't think so.
What, because I go too quick on my
No,
tractor?
because you're asking for money from a sponsor. I think that's all right.
Wow.
Rod also
They just got a
quick
free
hi,
ad, didn't they? So,
and I hope you enjoy the match tonight. See you later, Ryan. We'll see you later on. But Zahn Sullivan, a couple late changes have been made for both of these sides here.
Yeah.
The big red Tom Robinson not playing. Nice inside ball. Little red though. Finley Christie is playing. Now looking for the offload.
Wow.
Derry, he wants it himself. And he doesn't pass. Now Christie, quick recycle ball. Going out the wing. They don't need him. And it's going to be the try for Corey Evans at number 12.
I'm high as shit right now.
Not literally. He's just had some energy drink. He's had some Live Plus.
Yeah.
So if you want to be high as shit.
Try out this. Hamish was sitting here doing this really serious commentary, and I was just like, I'm such a liability. A liability. Sorry, guys, I'm slurring my words.
17 minutes into the Blues score the first try of
Good
the
for
match.
them.
And
Good
it's
for
Corey Evans.
You're not going to get me this time.
With the light.
The light.
It's going all right so far, isn't it? I was like, yes, and it sounded like fun the other night. And George Bro, are you pulling over to let cars through while driving your tractor on the roads, guys?
That's very controversial. If you're one single vehicle, no, you figure it out yourself. 2 cars, probably not. 3 cars, probably not. Trucks, as much as one, you pull over because they can't. You know what I mean? One truck, any other tractors that are quicker than you. Lots of cars, yes. But if it's like a handful, like maybe 3-4 cars, then no. Because they can just figure it out. They're not, you know what I mean? You're not going that quick. I'll slow down and pull over for you, but I'm not pulling right over because it just takes too long.
It's gone over. So now the score 10 points to 6 for the Blues. And did you see last night's game in South Africa? It's been some time since I've seen a more dominant performance by side. The Sharks were on another level, weren't they?
I didn't watch it.
Okay.
I was
they did
asleep.
very well. Did you see the FIFA World Cup draw for the football?
Didn't see that either.
Okay, well, I can tell you that New Zealand are screwed if they get through.
Who was that?
Because they have got Germany and Spain in their pool.
I just vomited in my own mouth.
Is that what happened there? Flex your muscles, George.
I do when I'm in the tractor.
I bet you've picked up girls in your tractor, bro.
I've had a girl in my tractor once, not recently because I'm too fat now. But I have had females in my tractor before and they love them. Honestly, guys, if you want to pull girls, get in contact with me. I'll get you a big old Fendt tractor, better than any ute, better than any car. You know what I mean? And you tell them how much it costs. And they go, damn, that's turning me on slowly.
MOANA Pasifika losing the ball on the 22. Christie now quick hands to Auckland. Goes back across to James Tucker. I still got that one.
You know?
Yeah.
Rugby, isn't it?
Rugby. Oh, he's dropped it, Sam Derrick. He had a rough game last week as well, the youngster. Now going back across. Going to be Solomon Funaki. Interception. Bryson takes it. Well tackled. Throws it up now into the hands of Suafua.
Suafua. Sounds like a type of sushi.
I guess it could be. Zahn Sullivan. No look pass out to Caleb Clark. Cutting on the inside now. And slaying Sheila's in the tractor.
Yeah.
And also we've got who will be in the All Blacks team for the Rugby World Cup. I think Bowden Barrett's having a few too many injuries at the moment, isn't he?
He's just useless these days, isn't he?
No, he's all right. It's just he gets injured. So I'd say it's Mo'unga, Barrett, and for me, Peter Feta's got to be the choice. He's just having a screamer or a blinder of a season. And the last couple seasons, like he was player of the tournament for the Bunnings NBC. Nice offload from Zahn Sullivan. Good hands for Suafua. Now on the outside, trying to look down Caleb Clark. Does get dribbled or does get tackled. Does get dribbled? That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it? Be bouncing him like a basketball. Now going back across, James Tucker, number 4. Well, this game initially was 5. Big Red was going to be 4. Now Perafeta, nice step. Tries to go around the tackle with the captain. Sakopi Kepu Evans with a quick snipe around the side of the breakdown. 15 metres out. Auckland now. Wrestled sideways. 10 phases in for the Blues here. And it's not actually the most phases we have seen in the match. We actually saw a 17 phase play by Moana Pacifica. Now Perafeta inside ball. Caleb Clark. He's hard to stop from there and they won't.
Yeah,
and he scores a try. Yeah, Caleb Clark, his face is on the ground. So now he is getting bounced like a basketball by his teammates on the head.
Yeah.
Little smack on the noggin. Tell you what that means. A smack in his
chest.
chest.
His rugby.
Very hard.
What a cheeky bugger.
Now, that is going to be another try for the Blues. I think Sebastian's prediction originally, he said about...
Christian Lealifano?
Yeah.
My boy's hairline is bugging.
Like
I know he had leukemia and stuff, but like, come on, man, we'll keep that shit going.
That's why that's the thing. Jonathan Thurston, I've never seen that man's hairline until after his career. Like, he always
not good.
hit it. You know? Oh, he went too low there, I think.
But it's also because you wear hats. People who wear hats, their hairline goes back as quick as the Amazon forest. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, though? Like, your hairline just gets hammered when you wear hats.
I mean, to be fair, my hair is rough at the moment because, like, I always have it facing backwards.
Yeah.
So it's going to be disappearing soon. And the mighty try and Sakopi Kepu. And he was a man on a mission and telling those girls your tractor has a lot of horsepower. And then so it's a type of sushi. And I'll call you tonight after the game and I'll call you tonight after the game and give me advice.
Yeah.
Right. I see. We'll try our best.
What about Brad Pitt and George's tractors, the two most efficient fanny magnets? I think they are. I think mine would be a little bit better, though.
Not than Brad Pitt.
But if you put Brad Pitt in the tractor, then that's just not fair.
No, that's not fair to the whole human race of males.
And like a big triple axle silage trailer.
Oh, he still gets it. Still goes over. And now the Blues leading this game 17 points to 6. Have you noticed since you came, the Blues have scored 2 tries? You kind of ruined it for Moana Pacifica.
I do have that effect on people. They will be inspired by the mighty me watching over a head.
It's Caleb Clark, isn't it?
He'll sub him off. He's tired now.
He's got to try.
He'll be too tired now. He'll be like, can't be bothered.
Although training in the 7's normally pretty good for your kind of, I guess, gas tank wise. 7's coming back next week. You're joining me for some of that.
So that's why Christian Lealifano's hairline is buggered. And where's the head cap? Headgear. Yeah, 7's, I don't know. It's up to you, really, isn't it?
Have you got a head cap, as you called it?
Headgear?
Yeah.
Nah, I never wore one. I was back.
How much than donations for you to wear a headgear?
Probably like $100.
$100 for you to wear headgear for our next live stream once it arrives.
Yeah.
Sounds like a deal. Where's my wallet? No, I don't have $100, sadly.
Yeah.
Missing. All right, now that's knocked on there. It's a little knock on. Moana Pacifica now got it. And also, George, we used to live on a lifestyle block. We managed to fit 120 calves on 8 acres. And I sold 4 cash money.
Oh, yeah?
Making that bank. And also, who do you think will win next week, 7's? I think for me, there's 3 teams at the moment. And it's going to be either South Africa, Fiji, or New Zealand.
Yeah.
New Zealand, I'm a bit concerned, though, because we haven't really seen too much of them as of late, other than a couple games in Fiji that they were playing. Whereas the Blitzboks, they're on about a 34-match winning streak. They're looking good. Although some would argue that is a winning streak that didn't really involve Fiji, New Zealand, and whatnot. And boys, I downloaded the TikTok app. Wow, the females on that.
Oh, it's impressive, Johnny, my boy. It is impressive. Kiwi lads had one once upon a time. We got shadow banned.
That's because you pulled the fingers.
No, good times all around, really. Good times all around.
Mistakes were made, lessons were learned, weren't they?
Yeah.
It's going to be a penalty to the Blues at scrum time. They've been struggling just a little bit. Unfortunately, at the scrum time for Moana Pacifica, Brad Pitt and George's tractor, no drive around. It would turn the towel or turn into Atlantis.
He couldn't drive it like me, though. He'd be a bit of a little bitch about it. You know?
I don't think anyone quite drives a tractor like you.
I get going. Out there doing it.
Kicking for the touchline deal with the Blues, and now they have got themselves another line out. You all right?
Yeah, it's just,
Was a new noise I've never heard before.
it's just one I'm trying out.
Taken nicely by Derry now.
It's the sound of the possum outside my bedroom every night.
Is he still there?
Yeah, he sometimes he talks to me. He goes, "Hey, yo, G, what's going on?" I'm like, "Yeah, come on, man, leave me alone." I'm like, "Give me some 20s." I'm like, "Nah, man, what are you talking about?" He's like, "I want some 20s." And he's like, "You get a girl, I'm gonna do it." I'm like, "Nah, Dan, don't be like that."
Nah, Dad, don't be like that.
I was like, "Nah, Dan, man, don't be like that." Nah, Dan, don't be like that.
An interesting father-son bonding moment.
You get a girl, I'm gonna do it. But like, this possum's an abusive guy. He really intimidates me. He talks in a New York accent.
Well, there isn't too much pressure on our 7 side. We should witness us, says David there. And George knows how to get hotties in this tractor.
Yeah. You say get in the tractor, girl, and then she gets in the tractor. Got some LED lights on it that usually gets them pretty going. You know, moving gears.
little knock on there. Quite a few knock-ons throughout the early stages of this game.
Really? Is that a statistic you've discovered? It is. Hamish's stats guy. Where's Rico Ioane?
He is out. I don't think it's injury related. I think they're just resting him as well. But I know that Roger Tuivasa-Sheck and Akira Ioane both 3 weeks away from returning.
Oh, Roger. What happened to him? He get injured?
He get injured, yeah. After like one or two games.
League players, man. They're useless.
There's some decent ones. Solomon Kata still out there at the moment, cutting through. You're right.
Got the hiccups
from the Live Plus. Juggle.
No, my boys juggled that right down and dirty.
Do you know what's bad?
What's that?
That's Solomon Kata.
The NRL player that we were just ripping out.
Yep. I was like, nah, but they got Solomon Kata. He's good. And then he just
what was he doing at first 5?
He's a number 12 for this game, although he's number 24 on his back.
What is you doing, boy? He's a good player, but he's another one that's come over from the NRL. Where was he last season?
Brumbies.
Oh, yeah. Now he's left, isn't he? No loyalty amongst these fellas.
Although, I guess if you get the chance, play for the Pacific Islands.
You don't do it because you're loyal to the Brumbies.
I mean, Henry Stowers also left the Brumbies.
Yeah.
Henry Taifu, he left at the Western Force, I think it was. They got quite a few from.
Yeah.
Like I say, ladies, anyone want to ride in my big plough?
That's what she said. That's what she shouldn't say, though.
No, she probably shouldn't. No.
She has a plough. She's referring to her penis, and that's not right.
Well, it could be.
It's not a her if that's how it's working out.
I mean, it depends on you're allowed to be anything you want to be.
Brandon, hey Kiwi lads and George, am I not a Kiwi lad, Brandon? Just insult me like that.
Oh, you are, aren't you? Maybe I am Kiwi lads, as in like just my name. You are George.
Brandon doesn't know your real name; just calls you Kiwi lads.
Maybe. A lot of people don't actually know my name. I've learned from like the process.
Yeah.
Now going back across Bryce seam rush defense on Lanzan Sullivan. Stolen by Moana Pasifika in the breakdown, and they get themselves another penalty. How many girls have you had in your tractor?
Oh, 1, 2, 2, I think. Yeah.
You never invite me into your tractor.
We were carting silage down that road just up there, and I was like, I want to message Hamish and say we're carting silage, but you would have been asleep.
Yeah, probably. And I was like, no, Kiwi lad and Kiwi lad. There, says Sebastian. Currently handling here is 2 for Moana Pasifika, 4 for the Blues. And Hamisha, bro, hello, and hi, George.
Hi.
And there's us, says Michelle, welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing well. Currently, Moana Pasifika, they started this match extremely well. Then the Blues just became the Blues.
I like how Eden Park is sold out.
Few empty seats there, unfortunately. For them.
Rely on the Aucklanders to turn up, eh?
I mean, that's the thing. It's a huge stadium, isn't it? So it's always going to look bare, even if they've got like 20,000.
Yeah.
Henry Stowers, big man, running.
I remember when someone from England told New Zealand Rugby that a good way to get more people to go to the game was make your stadium smaller. I'm like, that doesn't work.
Henry passes it off for Moana Pasifika, currently on the 22. So they continue to build phase after phase. Henry goes back. Christian Leleafano, good attack and run from the fly half.
He'll still bugger doing it.
Maybe, but he's going to play a big run forward there. Nice offload. They're saying it could be forward, But MOANA Pasifika might have just scored the Amish bro 88 for 3 Netherlands and 18 overs progress. Did you see my profile picture? I haven't changed. It is B, but it is a different color B. It is green now, isn't it?
Wow, that is
That's Tomasi
serious hard
Alosio,
work there.
who was initially not going to be in the starting lineup. Pacifica. There we go. There was going to be Tuataruki out on one wing and also Tawatawa Nawai out on the other.
Yep.
Now Tawatawa Nawai swapped to the left wing and Tomasi Alosio is now on the right wing.
Sounds like a bowl of pasta to me. I'm white, so.
Okay, they're going to have a look at the pass.
Oh, good.
It might be
Richard,
disallowed.
that is not good, man. Shave it off. Well, that's.
I mean, I'm going to be there soon. I think 23 is when my hair's going. No, actually, no. I'd say 24 because I'm 23 in like 9 months. Give me a bit more time.
9 months of bald. I get here one day, you're just fully bald. I'm like, what happened? And you're like, I don't know. I woke up in the morning and it wasn't there. What do you mean? If he misses it, it's because his hairline's bugged.
I know they're saying it is a try there, so let's see how he got it over. It's 30 minutes into this game now.
Good to
and
keep
the
them in the
score,
fight.
13 points to 17. A nice max. We had 14 and a half acres in the Waikato or on top of a hill, so half of it was unusable steep hill.
Oh, that's always a bugger, isn't it?
I got to give for you, Hamish, on my YouTube channel. It's at a show. Oh, you said about season 2, didn't you? I'm making a halftime making a halftime score prediction. 33 to 17 to the Blues. Let's see if I can get the halftime score right, Hamish. Says Daniel Cox. We will wait and see. And we will go like that. And also we've got there, don't feel bad for George, or sorry, for not being in George's track to the spot is reserved for the ladies, like personal, just business.
I've had men in there too. Blokes on blokes, isn't it? Give me an acre. You don't know how much an acre is, Rio Gamer. It's not, you can't just give someone an acre.
Can I have an acre?
No.
Can I have a hectare?
That's worse.
Yeah.
There's more than
starts with H though, doesn't it?
No.
Like me.
No.
Can I have a square plot of 50 by 50 land?
Is that an acre or a hectare?
No, I don't know.
Isn't that nice?
How about 20 by 20?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll fence it. So.
That's still more than, it's probably a good $10,000 or $20,000.
Out in your paddock, you just look out. Oh, he's still there, and I'll be like, "Hey, George."
Hey guys, I've got my 20 by 20 plot of land.
And what day is your birthday? It's 2nd of December. Yeah, Irish. How you doing, Blues? Or Blues to win? I can't read today, can I?
How you doing, Blues to win? Go Blues. Did you get to watch the Sharks game yesterday?
I did watch the highlights of it, and the Sharks were looking good for that one. And also we have got there, George, how your weight in kgs? Please tell us. He weighs about, I'd say, 78, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
About there, 78. And also, what are you doing with the Kiwi Lads Gaming? It's gone to Kiwi Lads Extra. Yeah, George made a name change, didn't you?
Yeah. It's a bit of a change.
Now currently 5 meters out, line out for the Blues. It is. Yeah. Sebastian actually put a link there earlier in the chat as well. He's a good man, Sebastian.
He's a great guy. He's really cool.
He's better at promoting the channel than I am.
Oh yeah, guys, go check out the Kiwi Lads Extra channel.
Passing it in. Dalton's got it. Now Dalton gives it back. Auckland,
Dalton smacking the shit out of his teammate.
Creeping forward here for the Blues. It's going off the side. Eklund's going to be able to fall over the line. I would think he goes down. Oh, he was short and then he goes over, but that is going to be the try.
That was all Dalton.
Eklund, Dalton Papali'i.
I'm telling you, he's Italian. He's not in Dalton Papali'i. He's like pasta. He needs to represent Italy.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you at halftime him doing the haka. It's quite funny.
Italians don't do huckers.
Well, like, you know how intimidating he is out on the field just with his brute size and force?
Never really.
Really? You never seen him? But his haka was just like not intimidating at all.
So they do huckers with the Pacific teams?
Yeah, they did for this one anyway. And I was like, yes, Sebastian is the man. Much love and respect to you, bro. And there says Johnny Blaze. And look, you lads, he's just get around it. So that is a link to our YouTube other channel.
Hope you all liked the video this morning.
Carbonated. I actually had a good little chuckle in it.
Did
you?
Yeah. You trying to drink carbonated water?
Yeah, it was so bad, wasn't it? And our land was cheap for obvious reasons. The other second half was all goods. And as I'm going to give you on my YouTube channel, a show, season 2, episode 1 is out, but you'll give, so you're getting 2 days early. QLS.
Wow,
nice!
What a nice privilege.
And I'm 73 kgs. I think I'm going to the gym bulking up. I think going for weight loss, and I play rugby with William Harvilli at Motueka High School. Motueka, very nice region.
Yeah.
Main Street has a brilliant bakery. I know that's like, yeah. We went to visit one of Dad's mates a while ago up near Nelson.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a very nice, like kind of laid back area, I believe.
Yeah.
From what I remember, I was about 10.
People go there to retire and chill out. And,
Yeah.
You know,
it's a nice place.
It's not like a working town like Waimea. You know what I mean? We're out here trying to get the civilness going.
Blues now have a 9-point lead after that try. It was unconverted from Stephen Petafeta. Real mistake from him there. It's also going to be the penalty to MOANA Pasifika now. And also, that is Achilles who said, "How's it, you bastards?" Welcome in, Achilles. How you doing, mate? I was like, well, bro, come
executed.
Down. And there says David. The Bryce team just having a bit of a mistake there. William Harvilli. Looks like they want to kick this one for the corner. Big respect to you too, Johnny, to you too. Johnny, certified OG of the Kiwi Lads Project. Yeah, Johnny was here in the first 50 subscribers. And he's still here.
Yeah.
He hasn't left us yet.
Yeah.
I don't know how. It's like, I would have thought he'd ditch us at like 1,000.
We're not that good at this.
No, we're working on it though. We're trying our best. And hey, lads, cheers for the commentary. I was dragged up close to Mott as well in there. I think that's dragged up close to Motueka, possibly for that one.
Oh.
But yeah, it's like Nelson's very much so, like it's almost not undiscovered, but it's almost an underrated tourist attraction. A little bit like there's a lot to do.
Yeah.
But people always go to Queenstown, Wanaka.
Yeah.
Oh, check out Nelson.
Queenstown and Wanaka gets going though, you know what I mean? Yeah. Strippers in Queenstown. Man.
I think your cousin's one,
Yeah. No shit, my cousin is a stripper at the Queenstown Strippers.
She gets going, doesn't she?
I haven't been there since she's been here. I'm not going there until she leaves. I'm going to find out what night she isn't on, and then that's when we go. That would be extremely awkward. Hey, how are you? How's the family?
How's the family?
She's
That
like,
I also
dance? No.
And also nice, Max. I'm now 93 kgs down from 103. Felt so sad when I see triple digits on the scale, so I decided I need to sharpen up. Let's see Johnny Blaze.
It was funny though, because one day I was on my Instagram, and she's on Instagram, and someone looked over my shoulder, like, "Oh, who's that?" And she posts like nudity pictures,
not quite nudity,
not quite fully nude, but in a bikini. And then, "Oh, who's that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a stripper from the Queenstown Strippers." "Oh, you know, well, she's my cousin." "Oh, right, okay." And I was like, "Yeah." How did she get there? She was a Dunedin uni student, and as they always do, they don't do what they're supposed to. And she decided not to get a sugar daddy and became a stripper.
There you go. And at Queenstown, I shall be classy of servicing all the rich listers from Auckland.
That's literally all it is in Queenstown, is rich Aucklanders.
What's her name? No.
Nuh-uh.
You're not getting that much. But now passing across here, Auckland. Gonna give us the Instagram, George, for this show. You better not.
No.
She will hate you.
She doesn't talk to me.
Wasn't she?
Last time I talked to her was like...
family reunion. So what are you doing with yourself? 38 minutes in. And you want to see going what happened to me is I died or not? And there's Brandon. So I guess that's for season 2, isn't it? Of your series, because she did say there was a slight delay in it. And hey, Hamish, hey everyone, George, Hamish, Marco, David, Sebastian as well, says who is actually Tesla.
Oh, okay.
You remember Tesla?
Yeah. I was actually watching a little bit of your stream last night while playing Farming Simulator.
Were you?
And you were talking about it, and you were talking about how,
I didn't think you watched much.
Well, I was playing Farming Simulator. I was actually watching Dave Dobrik's Views podcast.
Yes.
And then I was like, this is a bit boring. Then I got the notification of your one. I listened to that. So
the whole one? Not
the whole thing, just while I was playing Farm Sim.
The moment going for the rolling ball once again. Auckland's got it at the back. This is looking good for them. Once again, Anton Stegner having to fight hard with himself. And the MOANA Pasifika big boy, that's going to be the advantage now for the Blues. Finley Christie looking both ways before he crosses the street. And Brycey does a leapfrog, goes over. It's another try for the Blues.
Athleticism in that lad.
on track with the score so far, and you certainly are, and that is going to be another try for the Blues.
It
is. There weren't any tries
No.
up till the point of you arriving.
Yeah, I had that effect on the rugby.
You do. It's always a good time. I've seen both midfielders actually scoring for this match so far for the Blues, but even though we've seen a few tries from the Blues, Moana Pacific is still in this game a little bit, and Roaka Rugby Club, I remember most almost getting frostbite. I was young, no boots in the day.
Oh, what about when you used to go down to a rugby club and I was on the wing for quite a few games, and you know how it is. At 8 AM they have like the under 14s and a half playing, and it's like the ground is frozen, and I'm on the wing underneath the hedge, and I'm the one on the front, and it's like, it hurts so badly when you get tackled on frozen ground. It's bullshit.
We played in Kurau once, way back in my day.
Yeah.
And there was a dead mice stuck to the field.
I remember one time, these people, they left the sprinklers on overnight and it all froze. And the whole thing had to be postponed. And there was like seniors playing at 8 o'clock at night because they couldn't do it at lunchtime. It's quite funny.
And also, they forgot to ask, how are you doing, Kiwi lads? And also, hey, Kiwi lads, how's it going? I'm very well.
Yeah, I'm good.
For this game at the moment. As they just keep on going, and why have we stopped talking about the stripper keep going?
She's my cousin. All right, the conversation ends there. Okay, you can talk about. I've met other ones from the same place before she worked there. I called one of them fat.
That wouldn't have gone well.
And then there was another time I went there over New Year's this year, and it wasn't as good because they were like really wanting the money. And I just sat back there with my mate and his girlfriend, and they were being real weird. They were like, we're going to try that when we get home. And I was like, whoa, you two are weird. And then the girls would come over and go, you want to dance? I'm like, nah, I've already spent enough on piss this few years. And they're like, oh, well, you better get out. And then I'm like, well, what do you mean? I'm sitting here drinking alcohol. She's like, well, we need more money, okay? They were in a real mood because, coronavirus, and they used New Year's as a way to, like, really crank it up. And they were being real pricks about it, you know what I mean? If you didn't get a dance, you pretty much had to get in and make way for people that were going to spend more money. But, I was rather offended. You know what I mean? It was unbelievable.
I'm going to show you Dalton Pavali's haka. I mean, it was an all right one. He just didn't have that intimidation factor,
Was he laughing?
No, he just didn't.
We did a haka when we were doing first 15 against, like, Cromwell College, and I couldn't stop laughing. So right, what are we doing and why?
You watch that haka.
My ancestors are from Germany. I'm there doing a haka.
Dalton Pavali, front row. Him. You watch him and I'll read the chat. Well, I said hello, George. Fancy seeing you here. Please get Hamish to a haircut and get a mohawk in there.
Yeah.
And also we have got there. I was a forward, so always moving, unlike the Glory Boys. And this is Mr. JJ.
We didn't move because you boys keep pissing around. You guys reset the scrum because we don't know what we're doing.
I'm sure he was a good forward. And also we have got there, go Blues, says Tupu there. And also we have got there, do you think Moana will win? Says Timothy, they're going to have to work hard here.
Dalton's really moving around a lot more than the rest of us.
Look at the face he's got.
Look at him, he's not going to really put up. Like, you see, it's just not the same when they got Smith City on their arm. You know what I mean?
And Dalton Bubbly had a frightening factor and intensity of Paddington the Bear. And there's I see scary Caleb Clark.
Yeah.
He looks fired up, and then you see Dalton for it, and then
those guys are looking like this isn't intimidating at all.
Yeah, Dalton, he hasn't quite got the haka in the Arsenal, unfortunately. And also Blues for the win. And what's going on in the game? It's halftime. At this stage, even though it says 42 minutes, it is lying. Okay, they've forgotten that the game, it's halftime. So don't worry about the fact that it says 45. The game is halftime. Yeah. And bought Rugby Challenge 3 last night for about $4 or $5. It's my favourite of a Rugby Challenge series, so I'm having a blast. Again, $4 or $5. Yeah. You have to pay like 80 here. Yeah. For it, even though it's very old. The adult's looking nothing like a grizzly looking bloke. Real fifth is out for everyone. And there's Brandon. Yeah, as well. And also earlier on, we have got there, George, do you kiss a girl?
Yeah. Yeah, I kiss a girl.
Nice. Mm-hmm. I was like,
No,
Blues are
actually,
insane.
sometimes I just stare at them and look at them like, I don't know what to do with you. Don't never be that guy. Look at them.
Chemist Warehouse. I love it. And I was like, Blues are insane at scoring, just seem to let opponents back in the game. Best I've played in a while. Yeah, their attack has been prominent throughout this game. So back to George's cousin. And there's David the mod there. Now, George, you play rugby union or rugby game, any local sides? And yeah, you've been playing. When was the last time? I remember there's an old Kiwi Lads video how you're in a sling.
Yeah. I didn't play since high school.
Nah.
Yeah. No.
Video idea.
George plays a rugby game. That'd be great.
And also, I think they did good, the Sharks. But you must remember, not a good side, Dragons. They like Zepre. Always get hiding all the time. I think a good improvement for by them, the Sharks.
Yep.
As well.
Yep.
Currently, Jeff Wilson.
Chelsea Simple's a good looking chow.
Jeff Wilson. He's standing next
Jeff Wilson's like, I'm going to get in that.
So now looking at the reserves, few changes. Tomasi Alosio starting the match. Alex Robbie starting the match as well. Lincoln McClutcher, he will still be coming off the bench alongside Dwayne Palatailau. It's going to be there as well. Then from there, for the Blues, they've got Big Kautua Nokiafi, Ofa Tuangafasi, no Luke Romano. Maybe he is there. He might be there. And then also alongside that, it is going to be Mark Talia at number. Wait, what? Mark Talia at 22. Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah. I just realised. And Jacob Ratamaitaviki Nepkins. If you're wondering why I'm going like that, that microphone's just in the wrong spot.
Just there, isn't it?
It's just there. But this is the table as it sits currently. The Crusaders, they are sitting in second.
Yeah.
Boring.
Boring.
No.
That's so bad. They just keep winning games and it's just not fun anymore.
Well, the Blues are doing well, or doing that, and also we're going to done bring Will into this. Someone will get slapped in this.
Oh man, Will slap is pathetic, man.
I was like, yeah, bought it from someone selling games in our area. He sells many games for around between $3 to $6, and he sells PS5 games for $10+, which is good grabs for me. Does he like illegally redistribute them?
Yeah.
That seems very cheap. Like you'd hardly get a case and whatnot over here for $6, let alone a game on it. Dragons are actually a very decent side. They're just going through a rougher period at the moment, but certainly not taking anything away from the Bulls from the Sharks. They smashed them. Look good, lads. How about some cones? And there's Lex Axel. And George, a single man. And there's his Brandon.
Brandon, you're making me laugh, bro.
And
George, a single man.
You played, that's all that matters. And there's his government, and bro, there's a 4K grant from the government you can claim before the 4th. It's for business if you're affected by that. Can Kiwi Lads claim that? I don't think we're a business.
No. I am. Just on my own as entity. I'm a business.
Should we try it? See how it goes.
I walk into the bank and they looked at me and I went, hey, how are you? And then, you are a business. And I was like, you know what, lady? You know what? I am the business. And then I proceeded to rob them. And they were like, you are what we need. Now I do work for the bank on the weekends.
Gonna get a Milo, says Oldie. Nothing wrong with a Milo.
No.
You can't enjoy it. Although you like drinking chocolate.
Drinking chocolate Milo is honestly what went wrong.
Well, it's just a healthy.
You have to put the whole tin in a glass to get it to actually taste like chocolate.
That's not the point of Milo. It's not supposed to taste like chocolate.
No, it's just wrong.
It's a light beverage.
A light beverage. God, listen to you. You go out in the rack. I'm just going to have a light beverage. What do you mean you're going to have a light beverage? I'm going to have a cup of juice. No.
And he drops prices if he doesn't get buyers. So it always turns cheap in there. And I was like, what about the lawn mowing service? That's the king of businesses. We should start our lawn mowing service.
There's lawn mowing service.
And have you still got the blow up doll? I do. It's in my room.
You do?
Yeah.
You are some boy.
And also, Georgie, sing song. Mr. Matt.
I don't know how to sing.
I was going to say, what song is that?
That's the sing that the Taliban sing when they're going to ambush you in the mountains of Afghanistan. Help it away! I would know. I've been there multiple times.
Be like a flat white without the white. This is JJ. I was one of those guys who can get you anything for 40 quid. Even a bloody Ford. And now we need that merch, these Judging Plays.
Yeah, we do. We need some merch. Do you guys like Lyft? You want to buy an empty camera of Lyft?
It's live.
Live Plus.
And also we have got there. Also, no idea where he gets them from, Hamish. But dude has like a house full of games, and it's original games, no scratches and any marks on the games. Its most expensive games is about $40 or so. Right, okay. So
Good
he, just goes for it. And also, can you read my messages? I will try. As I going to watch a show at 1 a.m. today. As you got time, George, stop yawning, making me laugh. Brandon. So pretty much 1 a.m. we've actually got the Bulls versus Ulster will be taking place. Straight bourbon, good for the liver.
Yeah, I like straight bourbon. Straight whiskey is also all right.
Mm.
You vomit everywhere and then you
also,
laugh.
We've got read my last message, please. We have got Blues are doing this thing on the Instagram who scores final try of the match. If the people get it correct, they get sent out a signed ball signed to that person. And there's his Max as well. So
tell them, you know what? Everyone message their page and say, mention the Kiwi lads and we'll do advertising for the Blues. Everyone do it. Just go, mention the Kiwi lads and they will advertise the Blues.
And also, we have got close to the halftime score, Hamish, and let's see where the Blues get their bonus points, says MH Joy. Yeah, and at the moment, they're having to fly hard for it. MOANA Pacific are keeping themselves just close enough in this game. If they get 2 converted tries, they're ahead by 1. You know?
Yeah.
You always, I've noticed you always look very confused
anytime
so
there's an ad. This girl's walking down the field, she just sees a random steel ball. And Valerie Adams, of course, that's how she got the gun in the Olympics. She was walking across the field, she saw a steel ball and threw it and was like, this is fun. And then she became a shot putter. That's not how that works.
Especially right now, I play Fallout 4, Rugby Challenge 3, and Cold Warzone. I have many games on my PS5, but I'm going to download them in 2 weeks. When I got Wi-Fi to download them, and also he's got a ball. Oh no! And George, George, can you make your own Hamish like you?
You don't like me, Brandon?
Can you make your own Hamish
like you? So
I think he wants your own YouTube channel.
Oh, maybe. Okay, yeah, no.
Also, I'm gonna read the can. Eats. I guess this is Mr. JJ.
Yeah.
I mean, there is an X or almost an X. It's a plus on there. How's it, guys? Says Gareth, welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing well. And hope you are excited for the second half and also Reds versus Brumbies later on.
Yeah.
Excited for that game?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Fallout 4 was a gem. But everything with Fallout 76, that game was arse gravy at the highest order. And as I mentioned, the at Kiwi lads and what George, I'll do it. And then
Ashley and Martin, medical hair centers.
What's the number?
Christian Leonardo.
I might need that number, so I'm not right.
Contacted.
Werner Koch is such a beast for the Sharks. He's a brutal man. Werner Koch out on the field. He just has such acceleration, such strength, and a package of size.
Well, yeah. He's just a lad, isn't he?
He is. At the moment, do you know the sevens draw?
No.
New Zealand have Wales, Scotland, and someone else in their group.
These ads are so cringy.
Yeah, but ads are ads, aren't they? It's money. And also Hogwarts Legacy Hype Train. I'm excited for that one. And please stay here at 1 a.m. I don't think George will be here at 1.
I have actually got a big week ahead, guys. It's the start of maize harvest coming up this next week.
But if we ask him very nicely, he might stay for the Reds Brumbies game.
Maybe for a bit, yeah. Maybe go home at 10, maybe.
For like 10 minutes of the first. You're like, right, I'm gone. See you later. Although we've got a gravy. Yum, you've got to have some gravy on your sausage.
Love gravy on the sausage.
There's Gareth, and also George's channel would get censored on his first live and cancelled, probably. I was like, I usually have a stiff.
I feel like YouTube would just go, this guy is funny and we like him. Let's promote the shit out of him.
Yeah. Maybe. I feel lucky. But at this stage, a lot of tries. 4 tries for the Blues. Evans, Clark, then also Auckland, and then Heen. Then looking through our Moana Pacifica, they've had a try themselves, and it is Tomasi Alosio was able to score it. Is that their only try? Yeah, it is. And then they got 3 penalties over as well. I'll comment on their page, mention the Kiwi lads. And what else? I'll comment at George. No, we don't need it at this stage. No.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah. They'll probably come on our one and copyright strike is just for fun, won't they?
No, I don't have that power.
They do. Unfortunately, they do. Currently now, we're just about to get back underway for the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Next, I want to buy Rugby Challenge 4 or Rugby 22. Which one you guys recommend to go for first? Graphics isn't most important. I want the ones that gives you best mode gameplay. So if you want,
I purchased GTA 5 just to do that.
I would say like Rugby Challenge 4 if you want Super Rugby. Then if you want the URC, you're better off having Rugby 22. It's just about what kind of competition you want. I go eat watermelon.
They're both shit.
I'll go eat watermelon in there. We should. Oh no, that would be dangerous, wouldn't it? I was going to say we could put the soda stream, hook it up to a watermelon.
What about headbutting a watermelon?
I mean, if you want to do that.
Oh, we can do lots of things with a watermelon. You can put an air compressor hose inside of it, and boom! You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should.
Safety
How do you put a soda stream? How do you get it in there though?
Just the knob.
We're gonna do this. I was also thinking. So we got milk. We've got probably like tomato sauce we can put in there.
Jeez.
Apples, blow them up. Yeah, I think it's going to be a blast.
Pun intended there. And also we've got that done. I said some they are coming for you, and also we're going to add vodka. And this is Mr. JJ, and Fallout 4 was a blast. I'm still waiting on the next Elder Scrolls 10 years on. It's taken so freaking long. Yeah, but now the second half is underway, which means that the halftime break is normally very long in Super Rugby AU.
Yeah.
That's why it would be nice to have a bit of company. Yeah. That's going on, you know. And I was like, I guess I'm going to go for Rugby Challenge 4. I love Super Rugby. Like, I mean, we have the old URC on Rugby Challenge. Watching the Pro 14 now going back across. Or the Pro 12, I should say there. Now offloading it back. Christian Lariafano. They've said it's a little knock on there. And hey, guys, what do you think about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock?
I think it's a dick move, man. God. Like, his wife's a loser anyway. Hamish is like, you can't... It's Will Smith, Hamish. You think he's going to get offended by some small rugby YouTubers making fun of him?
I'm just looking at their pieces already.
Or shoot Hamish, kiss them when he die. What? You want me to shoot him and then when he dies, kiss him?
That can't go on YouTube. Did you get Fallout 4 as a damn master? I'm struggling with one of the missions in the beginning of the game session.
Brandon's just... But the idea is, guys, Brandon's like, you shoot him and then you kiss him. No, that's not what we mean, mate.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
How's that going on, Blues? Blues said, Mac, you're the man, Hamish and George. And there's Max. And also, we've got that Rugby 22. It's been better game mechanics, but too few official licenses. Rugby Challenge 4 is pretty decent. Graphics are good. Gameplay is acceptable. Pretty much everything in the Southern Hemisphere licensed. Now, Hamish wants to know among his former All Black captain role or captain's role in MOANA Pasifika. I don't think he's involved. I think he's still at is it the Blues or the Hurricanes?
I don't know.
That he is he's at one of those two sides as one of the coaches on the sideline. In fact, it might actually be the Blues, but now continuing to hold on to the ball here. It is going to be William Avili. Little flick out the back door for Tomasi Alucio. Tries to get up and go again, but Perafeta has got him nailed.
Boom goes the door.
Passes it across. Interception. Eklund steals a beautiful offload after Anton Segner now.
He's going to keep it going while the forwards catch up.
Drive his way forward. Doesn't Pavali with a good clean out advantage in favour of the Blues. That was round the ankle. I wasn't sure what that was, but it was you scraping the chair.
I fully
now
shit
better
myself.
fitter going back. Bryce seem isolation. What that man is experiencing right now in between two big Pacific Island boys.
Oh, wow. That's what she said.
Now it's going to go back for the penalty. Ended his role model profile. As for ever that stood and clapped. I hope they catch it. And there's Mr. J. Dan Austin's question. I guess I'll go for Rugby Challenge 4. And then I prefer their licenses. And also, sorry, meant let's go Brandon.
Why do I think? Where's everyone from? Comment where he's from. Wonder how many overseas people we have.
Quite a few.
Do you have any Americans?
Yeah. Katie. Also, we have got, Gary. Gary's from America. They want to go for the corner here, but like that, it got me in timeout. And then I said,
Brandon got timed out.
I do Rugby Challenge.
Brandon, that's what happens when you suggest one man to shoot another man. You get timed out, okay?
I was like, do Rugby Challenge versus Hamish George. Tano Umaga. He's actually got a podcast now, Tano Umaga Team Talks, I think it's called or something. He talks about business.
Ooh.
Now, Kurt Eklund. To line this one up for the line-out throw. I'm looking for Dalton here once again, but he just joins the side, so he's not going to be able to roll it forward. Eklund gets all the glory, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Puts the ball in.
Silly boy.
That's going forward. 5 meters out currently. Well done through the middle. Unfortunately, illegal. So actually going to be the penalty. Spun round. Where's Dalton? Caleb Clark close
He
to the
gets
line.
hit.
Good tackle on him. Driving him backwards by a couple more meters. Finley Christie joining the ruck from the MOANA Pasifika side. And we have also got there. Oh, can I see Achilles? What metric is this? Oh, it's because his name is Your Demise on there as well, rather than Achilles for that one. And also we have got there, hi Hamish and George from Noel Smith. Welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing well. Getting closer to the line here. Now Finley Christie looking off. Dalton Papali. Why are there still two men wrestling?
They're having a scrap. Get at it.
I think it was actually number 4 for this one, which
just
would
making
be
out.
number 4 would be Tucker.
Whispering in each other's ear.
Inside Hodgman or inside Balder Hodgman.
Telling Hodgman to go inside.
And
Inside
that's going
Hodgman.
back.
Oh, little
For the-
radio boy's losing his shit.
Penalty now, I think it is.
See the number
Yes, it
starts
is.
at the number 9?
And I'm from all over the world. I'm from good old New Zealand. I'm in
Oh,
good
okay.
old Danny Virk. And there's Max.
Where's
Yeah.
Danny Virk again?
South Island.
Yeah, okay, that's quite general.
It is, isn't it? It's round.
Around that general area.
Now going for the corner once again. And also we have got the New Zealand, aka New Zealand.
No, it's not
Oh.
New Zealand, it's New Zealand.
Ah,
Because the president of China is Xi Jinping.
I'm tired of this. Is Mr. JJ. And how are you doing today, Hamish? I'm doing well. Sleep well. It's good. You know?
I had spaghetti for tea.
You did. You would have loved that.
What a time. It was really good. I ate a lot of spaghetti.
2 days in a row.
Yeah. Not tomorrow night, though. She said no more spaghetti. No more.
You said, Mum, not fair. I'm going to Hamish's.
I made her cook it early, though. I was like, Mum, I'm going to go do some big YouTube stuff with Hamish. She's like, really? I was like, go cook that spaghetti a bit earlier, eh? She said, okay. We can negotiate.
Comment from the commentator was Auckland comes in the back.
That's what she said.
But now close, he breaks off, he puts it over, and
You
Auckland
just
gets
set it
another.
up, mate. Auckland comes in the back.
He
Like,
did.
oh,
And he
wow.
did get himself another try. I feel like it's just a bit too easy.
Mm.
You know, it's just every once in a while the Blues go, yeah, that'll do. That'll do us. Another one for Auckland. And that is another one. I really hope they have a draw in there.
Doesn't look like they will leave.
That one. And also, I just wanted to tune in, but now got to go. But I hope everything is going well. Sorry, but bye. Says no worries, mate. We will see you later. I'm from all over the shop. It's morning here, and I love, and I've already rolled and lit up an absolute belter.
Who said that?
That's Sebastian.
Oh,
He's from Romania.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you know
Wow.
where that is?
Yeah. Yes, Europe.
Yeah. And sick think don't say it as well. This is Mr. JJ, and also over there weekends means I can be high and asshole from morning to night. Yay me! And there as
Mornings
well.
are going to be high and asshole for it. Isn't that called a bender or a drug addict?
And also George, you are my best friend.
Cheers, Brandon. I'm not going to shoot you and then kiss you, though.
And also Brendan, he's my best friend. Okay, says Gareth.
Okay.
He quite popular.
Yeah, Gareth. Where are you from, Gareth?
He's from South Africa,
Oh, cool.
but I don't think he lives in South Africa. Oh no, he might still live in South Africa actually. I think I got that round the wrong way. Someone was from South Africa, but now live in Australia.
Your demise says he's from the country that won the World Cup. Who was that? Who was it? England? No, that was ages ago.
You're gonna fire him up here.
Who won the last World Cup?
You're gonna light that fire underneath.
Was
Wait,
it
are
the
you being
Wallabies?
serious or are you?
No, I literally can't remember who won the last World Cup.
What?
Who are they? Where are they from?
Oh,
Romania?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Auckland, 4 tries so far throughout the season. Well, that's one 47 minutes in, and the Blues are going well. 20 points difference at this point in time, and we can share them. And there's also
I
Brandon.
can't share with no one.
I'll stay for a minute there. And nothing wrong with 420. And there's us, Mr. JJ, but now passing it back across. Christian Lealiafano now finding William Harvey met by him. It wasn't him, it was Evans. Now Solomon Ikata driving his way straight through. Papali. Oh no, he fell over.
He fell over.
You know, just losing the footy. It's quick in there, though,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
Real fast. You know, man.
He disappointed. Although no one remembers who won the last World Cup. It was unimportant.
No, we just get reminded by them every single day.
Also, Georgia got 9,124 on the electrical punching the other day, George. I saw, who was it? It was one of the commentators, Andrew Mertens, the Stan Sport.
Yeah.
Pretty much the gist of it is you're supposed to punch it straight, right? And he...
What's this for?
For the boxing or like the punching bag, because it was before Sonny Williams, Barry Hall. And you're supposed to jab, right? And he hooked it.
And it broke? Or?
Well, the machine didn't register the punch. And then he's like, I'll try it again. Hooks it again. And they're like, no, you gotta hit it straight on.
Yeah.
So then
about to score a try.
He goes to the side of it, around the side, and jabs.
What was you doing, man? What is you doing?
And it was just so funny because it just didn't work for him in there because he just kept on moving, thinking that they were just like winding him up. That one's gone down just a few meters out. Solomon Akata learned how to pass the ball now. Not yet.
Not yet. He's still figuring that part out.
And also remember who lost to the West Indies though. And there was like, there's Gareth. That one.
Who was
and
it?
Also Brandon Shotgun back then. And also still in Derb Samish. For that one, and also we better make sure we keep the World Cup victory in Southern Hemisphere next year. I don't want the Northern Hemisphere to win.
No one does.
I'm sure there's a few Northern Hemisphere boys who. I think that Barry Hall was pretty jacked for a 45-year-old in there. Chin, not so much, unfortunately for him. That was weird because like he went a long time with Gallen, and then he just got caught with the one good punch early on that just mucked him up for the whole rest of the fight. And I was like, I don't remember Gareth and that Barry Hall. Oh no, I read that one.
Still in Derbs, how much? Okay.
Do you know
is it in England?
Durban. Good old Durban, eh?
Poor Moana and Drewer.
Although, to be fair, Drewer's not sitting too bad. At the moment, we look at this year, Fiji and Drewer, they're in 10th, but they're on 6 points. If they get another win soon, they've played the extra games, though, which is the big one. If Moana Pasifika win their next week's game up against the Highlanders or someone like that, they will boost themselves up.
So if we beat the Brumbies, so they go to number 1?
That's a great question, George. Yes, if it's a bonus point win. If not, wow, that was close.
A bit risky.
To risky
business.
Is
it going to pay off, though?
It looks like it might. Sullivan kicks it downfield and looks for the touch line with it. Good kick down the halfway.
Good kick. Well done.
And if Northern Hemisphere win, they're going to poop on all our heads, be arrogant and insult us. Southern Hemisphere, so Box and AB's better pull up their socks. And there as well. Yeah. And also, I remember the AB's getting spanked. And also, I thought you lived in Canada. How did I get that so wrong? Canada, we had someone else from Canada on the other live stream, which might have been maybe because he just says how cold it is all the time. So you might have thought maybe Northern Canada region. Go Blues, says Anna, and can I come over, Hamish, please? Nah. All right. You gotta have a negative rat test and all sorts, to get into Kiwi Lads Enterprises. It's a serious run business, even though we're not a business.
No.
Very serious business. Now, Enery, 45 minutes out for the Moana Pasifika side. They need 3 tries converted to get into the lead.
Yeah, not going to work, mate.
At this point in time. And that's what slightly frustrating. The Springboks lost the All Blacks in their very first game in the group stage. Then England slapped the ABs. Then South Africa slapped England, slapping triangle.
Yeah. Will Smith was just like, yes.
And also love our Canuck brothers and sisters in there as well, says Johnny.
I watched a TikTok earlier today of Will Smith and his wife.
Maybe.
And I was watching it, and she is a piece of work. She's a piece of work, man. No, let's talk about Will Smith and his wife. I honestly do not like that word.
We had AB Black or AB Back, bloody English.
Yeah.
And George want to sign for a boxing match.
Against who? I'll take on Sonny Bill any day. Bloody Andrew Moon's, Justin Marshall. I'll fight Justin Marshall. He annoys me.
I think he's a fight.
I'll knock him out. BKR.
Now, 52 minutes through at the moment. Tuanga Fussy making his way onto the field for Marcel Renata. I assume also, they're actually leaving him out there at the moment. And the number 1, never mind that he's been taken off. Alex Hodgman offered to Nokiafi. Gone off and smashing it. Also, we have got there. Our Highlanders have an losing streak, or have a bad losing streak. They do. Currently, the only side in the whole competition to not win a game.
Because of shit.
Not what you want, really, as a Highlander supporter, but they'll be back.
Will they?
Jack Lamb at the moment.
Oh, sit down. Me, George, or fight Ian. Who's Ian?
Ian Foster.
Oh, Ian. I would fight Ian.
And the nice region.
I love how there's a clip there of some blonde girls sitting there sipping on their cruises, and you just know that those girls aren't there because they enjoy watching rugby. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, you know, some Auckland University students are sitting there gossiping with their friends because their boyfriends are, you know, tradies. I don't know.
20 points difference between these two sides. Do you see Moana Pacifica cutting out those bonus point?
No.
And that's why I'm going short side now. Look at him go down the wing to Marcelo.
He's dead. He's gone. That's a shame. That's a real shame that the man had to go like that.
Who is that?
He did.
Caleb Clark.
Next time the motherfucker was dead.
That did not look good at all. What happens here? Tomasi Alosa
He doesn't even bother trying to tackle.
Oh.
He just kicks him in the face.
That's not good.
Look at the rest of it. Oh no!
I gotta go upstairs.
He got him done and dirty.
You cannot penalise Tomasi Alosa though, because Caleb Clark literally jumped into him. It's not his responsibility in that situation to put him down gently, because what's he supposed to do? He's about to go down the wing and he just gets cleaned up. Oh,
that is a shame. It is still.
See, that's a knee to the head of Tomasi Alosa. So you'd have to argue.
On his back,
he did. You'd have to argue Caleb Clark could be in for a card here, as bad as it was.
Bit of drama.
As Bowden Barrett playing for the Blues, he is not for this game. He is out for a little while, and Oz and Away Highlanders can lose against Moana Pacifica. And I love to play wrestle with that stripper. Also, we've got that there too.
I'd love to wrestle with a stripper not from Queenstown.
Jeez, that's not good. Caleb Clark, because the worst thing is, he gets him high with the knee, doesn't he? And Fiji Adorovis Moana Pacifica is the game I'm waiting for, me too. It's going to be awesome. See that one, at least Marcus Smith made his Lions debut and converted 7 out of 7. And there's Sebastian there. Like they're saying, it's a weird one because it's actually reversed to what we normally hear. And that is, he's got to look after the guy on the ground. Which means not gliding into his head. I think he knocked him out clean, unfortunately. So Tomasi Alosa.
What's that red swinger from the NRL?
Dalgunu?
Yeah.
Vunivalu.
He did that thing where he had the ball and he jumped up and put his foot out, kicked that man in the face, and everyone was like, you can't do that. It's like this. You can't kick a man in the face.
It's like Geordie Barrett in the matchup against Australia, isn't it?
You can't kick people in the face.
And I think I missed that video of the haka because I was asleep. And there's David them all right. Okay, just give me time is what the referee has asked for.
Oh, silly.
Okay, so he's mistimed his jump here. So he's got the ball carrier in the head, connecting high. It's going to be, I believe, a red card for Caleb Clark. Every game of this round so far, of the 3, has had a red card.
Naughty boy,
Caleb Clark, he gets red.
That's a bit unfair. It's a little bit like KSI.
Is it okay if I subscribe? We will allow it. We do appreciate it.
You never subscribe, Anna.
No.
Do not subscribe, Anna. You're not allowed.
You are allowed. Should have that button also, hey, mate. It says Bonamu in there, and also our Lions going Australia. And there it says, your demise. But now, currently, it's going to be Leon McDonald, who did not have a farm, but he did have a man in the bin for the next 20 minutes. Let's go, naughty boy Caleb. And there as well. So not only does he land on the back of his neck, but he also enjoys a nice spell.
He's been concussed.
Although I would think that
apologising to the whole team.
Tomasi Alosa is off the field now, getting his HIA.
Can I get my ice cream?
Take the little corner now though, because that's the thing. He got nailed.
That's what she said.
Overall. Oh, you go.
Inappropriate.
And so men will lose 14 men for 20 minutes. They are indeed, and then they will be allowed to bring on someone in the later stages. But it's thrown in nicely by Lutero Tolai. Still going to be available for the mate. I don't know why I said mate there. Now rolling their way forward. Finney Anisi out there on the field now. That is a replacement for Tomasi Alosa, looking at the sky, whether wondering or whether he'd down to the game. And there's Gareth. Might be a decent one for the test match up against Bangladesh, starting up very soon. And also we've got there, I meant to say Lions are going to smash Australia. And also we've got there, who died rest in peace. Are we talking about Gareth Mason, Max? Or are you talking about in this one? Because they are both all right. That's close. Or not. The two in this game are all right. But yeah, Gareth Mason did pass away earlier on last weekend. If that is who you are talking about, I'm not too sure though.
No, I think he's talking about the game.
I think he is.
I think it's just weird.
Just very unfortunate timing, really. But that's going to be the try there for Moana Pacifica, or is it? No, it's actually going to be the penalty against Moana Pacifica a few meters out from the line. And now it will be Stephen Perafeta does kick it towards the touchline. That's loud. And there as well.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll kick for the touchline by Stephen Perafeta. It's just double movement. Good tackle from Papali'i. And then,
God bless him.
yeah, just a little juggle there. And Clark, too athletic, jumped like an NBA player. Yeah, he almost went over the top of the man, didn't he?
Yeah, silly boy.
Oh, Finley Christie off. He's fast. I think that's Corey Evans. He's going off the field now.
Looks fast. Running there.
You know who else is fast? The man coming out onto the field.
Who is it?
Mark Talia.
Don't know who that is. Oh, yeah, I do. He looks like Dave Chappelle.
Oh. And also, we've got there. Great to see Sir George.
Cheers, Darren.
He's a good bloke, old George, isn't he?
Yeah.
We don't mind him.
All right.
Yeah. The energy drink wearing off.
Just the lights, man.
You're going to need another Live Plus.
Live Plus, everybody. If you want an erection, it won't get you that because I've tried.
That's the last thing you want for like a campaign for Viagra, isn't it?
You want an erection, it won't get you that because everyone's tried.
Penalty Moana Pacifica now.
Oh, wow.
They are still trying to fight here at this point in time. They don't look too bad. Currently, AJ Lammy's still out on the field. Tawa Nawai was able to win the penalty for his side there with the not releasing penalty. But now currently still the 20 points between these two sides. And still another 25 minutes left of this one. You yawned again, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're tired, boy?
Yeah.
You're a bit tired?
Yeah.
Did you not sleep well?
Nah.
Why not? Got to get those hours. I didn't get those hours. I was awake early. Well, not really early. I was asleep late.
You went to bed what time?
9. How many minutes left, says Escaroy? At this stage, we have got another 25 minutes left. That's on 9 a.m. Somewhere around there.
Why?
Just busy.
No.
I
dropped my can.
You did.
It's full.
It's unfortunate. And who's Moana Pacifica again? Tonga. As I said, Gareth, so they are made up of Tonga, Samoa, the Cook Islands, and also Fiji. Because they've got Tawa Nawai. Was one to watch out for in this matchup. The magic blue pill, says David.
Yeah.
As well. Now currently available for Moana Pacifica. A little offload up into the hands of Chris Apua. Good carry. Recycle quickly to Alamana Matanga. Getting closer. Anton Singh trying to turn it over. Wide cut out pass now. Inside ball. Mick Robbie. He's wrestled out.
Mick Robbie.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
Nowhere to be. Nowhere to go. He doesn't look like he's from the Pacific Islands.
He's from
England.
No, I think he's Cook Islands heritage, if I'm not wrong. Or something along those lines. And also, how much you get paid, George, for work? He makes about $2 an hour.
Yeah. $2 an hour is about,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bryce Heem looks rough.
It looks like he's had a better day.
Mm.
He's like, I want to go home.
1 try so far throughout the match. 3 carries, 9 meters gained, 2 game line carries.
Are you okay? Stop being a bitch. Stop being you're here. You got to be here. George Smash, a meat pie and a pint. You'll be good for another game.
I mean, we've got
I
chicken.
need cocaine.
Do you like chicken?
I love chicken.
We got chicken.
What type of chicken?
Just roast chicken. Get you some rice with it. You like rice?
Yeah, I like spaghetti. Do you like rice? I like noodles.
Also, McClutchy playing. There's an island name for you. And there's Lincoln McClutchy. He is going to be coming off the bench in the later stages for Moana Pacifica. You need a talent agent, George, and good game in there, says Raymond. Yeah, high scoring one between the two sides currently. Hurricanes versus Chiefs will be starting at 3:35 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to be here for that one.
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully. Well, I mean, I've got to make up for it because I've got a big week ahead. Me and the other Kiwi lad are going to be chopping maize Tuesday onwards.
Until
like Friday or something.
Perfect.
You know what
Ready
I mean?
for the next weekend of rugby.
Yeah.
Thrown to the back. That was not a clean line out at all. Oh, there's mix-ups.
Oh, no.
That's going to be taken back. 5 metre scrum now for Moana Pacifica. That was a monumental mess-up. Therefore, the Howza, Hamish, and George, hope you're well. You're all good. Had a very emotional day yesterday as we said our final farewells to Gareth Mason, a.k.a. G-Man. And there's his Booty V. So I assume you went to the funeral.
I hate
in that
funerals.
case. Funerals,
I hate them.
they're always rough, but like they're just one of those ones that...
It's just one of those things that I never got the hang of. Funerals. It's like I just go into them. I'm like, how do I do this? What am I meant to do? You know what I mean? I never say speeches.
No, hopefully, like the speech side of it, you wouldn't have to unless it was someone relatively close. But yeah,
like my cousin that works at the strippers.
maybe this stage, possibly. But yeah,
it was me doing his speech. She was a great stripper.
That would be very concerning coming from a cousin in that one. But yeah, I hope you are doing all right, Betty. All things aside, and yeah, it's going to be weird not having live streams and videos from Gareth's channel. So I don't know what's going to happen, whether or not maybe Mario takes it over or anything along those lines, or whether it is going to be just, I guess, stagnant at this stage. And also, has the Blues got the bonus point? At this stage, they do, but they are going to be, if the Moana Pacifica side get one here, they will be missing out a little bit more. McClutchy is an Islander, or as Islander as you can possibly get.
It sounds Irish.
Oh, you're tired again. Tell you what, this is a perfect, I guess, example of why energy drinks don't do anything.
No, they only work for a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't had an energy drink. I think I've yawned less times.
Excuse me, there's like 10 Fanta cans in the corner.
Yeah, that wasn't today. Was it? He kicks it in my grubber. Why would you do that? And why? That wasn't the time to do it.
The Blues are like hanging on, and then they just keep shutting it down every time. But Moana Pacifica are just cracking it on.
What do we got here? I think it's going to be a little knock on a McClutchy Polar. And there's our
So he kicked it. It wasn't actually a bad idea to kick it.
It wasn't, but I don't think with that cover defense from Taniela
he
to
didn't
Leah.
get it down. They're looking to see if he got it down. He didn't get it down.
Anton Stegner.
The Moana Pacifica player. Don't know what it's called.
Okay, it's a goal line dropout now. And that was big element of the Tonga, I believe it was chasing after that. Yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
Hey, what Carl Tuanuki looks like he's been bulking up on league day, doesn't he? Well, his legs are solid, say the least. He's really showing off the thighs as well, isn't he? He's got the pants up shorter just to show it. And as we look at there, Amish got the late night practice, and then we've got the giggles at a funeral. It's bloody horrible. I can't stop because of the tension in the room happened to me once. And I made a heartless prick of myself. Says Sebastian, I once got the giggles on a golf course, like at a professional golfing tournament, and they had the quiet please sign up, but then I sneezed, and everyone just cracked up, and it was not good. Auckland needs to stop suplexing people, because or else he's going to get suspended like he did last year. Now going back across Christian Liliafano, William Harvey almost going through. That was very slippery and slidey, wasn't it?
That's what she said.
A tackle from Tucker. I think he's hurt himself in the process. A little bit of a mix-up there.
Christian, that was because of your hairline, my boy.
No, Tava Nawai. He broke about 4 or 5 tackles. Still going for. Brilliant run from him. Jason was like, damn, I shouldn't have hit that joint. We're arriving here close. Oh, McRobbie gets tackled. He just throws it to the wrong side. Is he awake? Yeah, he is. Okay, that was weird. He actually threw it to the wrong side, but they're going back for the penalty advantage. Not rolling away. Moana Pacifica have got the Blues trapped inside of their 22, but they are still yet to get themselves over the line for the second half.
They're running out of time, 20 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
They've got to score like 3 tries or something.
Man advantage as well.
Yeah.
Caleb Clark off the field for another 11 minutes and a half. Apparently now. Tava Nawai. Watch out for him. He loves it.
Loves what?
It.
Everything?
In the movie It. You know, It, the one with the clown?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he loves it.
Loves clowns.
Yeah. You seen it?
No.
Nah, neither. We need to play a horror game, but I'm going to be dreading it. Play a horror game at 12 at night.
Yeah. Video idea.
Was I watching handicap in there? Oh, no. I wasn't playing in that one. I was spectating for that one. But my handicap, I think, is like 28 or something. But I haven't played in a long time. It's pretty much how many shots allowed. Oh, yes. It's a try. That's going to be Henry Timmy Stowers who was able to score that one. And now they're back in the game. This is something that we've seen many times. Teams getting cards, letting other teams get back into the match.
Like the Blues.
Like the
They
Blues.
do this often.
And now,
Silly boys.
hey, that's not Stowers. You lied to me. It's Ezekiel Lindenmuth, as they've called him. Lindenmuth. I don't know how to spell myth.
Muff.
Myth.
Milf.
I think it's just myth.
Hey everyone, what does MILF stand for?
Someone called my mother a MILF the other day while she was sitting next to me. And he was saying that he's going to be my dad soon.
Really, that is pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy.
No, Johnny, I was sober. It was a girl who slipped on her high heels and just lost it and then went outside too late. Had already noticed that I found this event funny. It's humiliating. Just a little bit funny. Like, just imagine someone explaining it like she was coming down the stairs and she slipped on her ass and died. Next time the motherfucker was dead.
Yeah, they're just checking the sun for the TMO.
I don't know, man. I feel like we should start watching soccer.
I mean, we could. It's just on at a different hour.
What do you mean?
Obstruction, no try.
Oh, the Blues are hanging in there, man. Man, damn. Pacifica Moana is literally running out of time.
Oh, Ezekiel Lindenmuth also taken off the field at that point in time, so he doesn't get a late-minute try.
No.
Now,
like, you see my hairline? It's not great, ref.
They are still actually going to be under advantage, though, so they've got another opportunity to go for it here. Never mind, it's a penalty to the Blues.
Kick this shit down the field and stay down there is what I would suggest to them.
And as Aiden, okay, did the bookies get him in there?
Maybe,
I think he's having woman problems again.
Maybe he actually got that girl pregnant and today he's just learning not to do that.
No. Hopefully he didn't do that overall.
It'd be funny if he did.
Well, no.
It would be. It would be funny. Yeah, she's pregnant.
Currently now, Auckland about to throw in this one, 30 metres out from the line now. 18 minutes left in this game between the two sides. And Auckland gets ready to throw. Waits for the man to jump. Tucker takes it. Now off to Perifet.
Kicks it down the field.
Way down the field.
Now they got to defend.
I feel like I could literally put people to sleep if I commentated like that. William Havili inside of the 22 looks for the touchline.
Kicks it.
It's got some good distance on that.
They're back where they began. Like the Blues didn't gain any ground.
No, they didn't.
So they kicked it. Now they got the ball where they were. So why not just get the ball and just keep hitting it up, passing time, getting a little bit further down the field? You know what I mean?
Yes. Auckland. Throwing it now, and I guess Dalton to score last try, says Max. It's a possibility, the captain. But a captain's knock, that's nowhere near straight. I'm sorry, Dolman, are you blind? Because that one went about 2 meters in favour of the Blues, and no one, the touchy hasn't seen it either. Was that not just
I feel like that was just a Rugby Challenge 4 moment.
Was that not my brain?
Corruption through the game, Hamish. We know this.
That was a terrible throw. Well, and now it's going to lead almost to a try.
Sam, they score, this is bad.
Going back across here. Did they go back to check the line out, or because it's not a penalty, they probably don't?
Yeah, probably not.
I guess for that one. Now back line movement.
Advantage.
I'm looking at Dalton. Big Dalts. Papa Lee. You want to write a rap about Papa Lee?
Papa Lee.
Toanoki Afe ball drop.
No.
He's going back for the initial advantage.
What a stupid person.
Toanoki Afe thoughts he scored it. And anyway, got her a clumsy cow afterwards. She made me look bad in front of my family and friends. And there is our situation.
What, the girl that fell on her ass in her high heels and died? Well, you called her at
no, like not at the funeral, at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she must have had a head.
And sharp steps as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're like made out of marble.
Oh.
That wouldn't be nice.
Apparently, Perifeta kicks it for the touchline. Now another rolling maul. Is Auckland still out there, or is it Soane Vakina?
Is it Blues ball?
Yeah, because of the penalty advantage.
But they The line out was not right. So how did they get the penalty advantage?
But the referee didn't call that one not straight.
Oh, no.
Because he decided, it's
no.
all right. Taken nicely. Right. Does anyone join differently here? I don't see Dalton inside of there he is. He's popped up and said hello. Waiting for the ball. It looks like Anton Segna actually this time at the back of this rolling ball here for the Blues. It goes down in the front rows. This could be dangerous. Segna breaks. Oh, it's down again. I think it's Auckland again.
Oh,
yeah, it is. I mean, Auckland.
Oh, wow.
He scored his third.
Well done.
I mean, it's pretty easy for him, isn't it? Well, not discounting.
Are you insulting me?
First knocker for the Blues to score a hat trick. I mean, it's a good one, but it was gifted,
Lad.
But at the end of the day, you're only as good as your forward pack, and their forward pack has been going very well. Yeah. So I think that one, yes, it's a hat trick for Auckland, but I think it's the whole forward pack who need the credit for those ones.
Yeah.
They've just shaped the rolling ball extremely well throughout this one. Auckland goes down over, and he does score another one. Now he goes off.
Yeah. Well done. Well done. Shut up.
You're making a move.
You're making a move. I'm going to shoot you and I'm going to kiss you.
Kinky.
Wasn't there a movie that was like that once?
You're thinking of Romeo and Juliet. I was going to say, you're thinking of Romeo and Juliet.
Titanic. Home and Away.
Home and Away. It's got some pretty big drama.
Yeah, I love Home and Away.
Closer each day. Peter Feder misses.
Home and Away.
41 minutes an hour long left in the game. Says even at this stage, we have got another 13 minutes left.
Home and Away gets started from Cheryl walking into the bar. And she goes, Jeanette, I've had enough. All right, Cheryl. I'm going to kill you. And there's all the drama.
Are you thinking of Neighbours?
Probably.
What about Sheila, doesn't it?
Yeah, Sheila. What about Coronation Street? And they're just in a pub the whole time. It's just such a drama.
Zahn Sullivan takes it nicely, kicks it back down the field, doesn't find touch with it now. William Havili is claiming inside of his own half up to the halfway line now, looking for the draw pass, goes out now to Awong.
Awong.
And now
Asian.
Solomon Ikata.
That's offensive.
Continuing to drive his way forward.
Do you know how I knew that was offensive?
Because
I looked at Hamish's face in the thing, and when I said Wong, I was like, that's offensive, because Hamish just gave that look. See, George's controversial.
Outside to AJ Lamb out on the full.
Gillette.
The best a man can get.
A good amount of pubes on his face. Hamish. I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah, man. I had a beard.
No, it's not. It's literally just a mess. It's like my life. Gareth has said, what's next game? Next game is Reds versus Brumbies.
Don't look out that window. Someone will ring the police one day.
9:45.
You'll be
that game is starting. Cheers. Lincoln McClutchy now out there on the field. And George's going to be joining me for the first half.
Yeah, I'll see
that
what
Reds.
I can do. What time is it?
They're playing John Cena's entrance music at Eden Park.
Yeah. What is it?
Dun, 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 dun.
You can't see me. Yes, I can.
Reds vs Brumbies, the only Aussie matchup that's actually worth it.
Yeah, they're all the rest of them shit. Especially the bloody Rebels.
Oh,
they're so bad.
They don't actually play this week.
They're like the Italy version of Australian Super Rugby.
Flat pass from Christian Liliafano, although if it's anything like the rest of the game, the referee will let it slide.
Woo!
Shots
Your
fired,
accusations are controversial.
They are big time.
Shut up.
Okay, sorry about that. Henry now.
You're talking about much encrypted corruption in the game, and you will get whacked for that.
Oh, he's not gone there.
Because he sucks at rugby.
Nah, he's normally decent. That's a big man.
That's a big lad.
He kind of looks like Latrell Mitchell.
He does.
Just stretched.
Yeah.
Someone's going, hey, Latrell. Someone grab his arm, someone grab his legs.
Latrell's a loser anyway.
We'll just grab him. But it is Nyakuru. There's that man there, and it is a Super Rugby debut tonight.
Wow.
It concerns me when I hear noises behind me.
Do you guys like curtains? Because I've got the curtains. What happens if you...
No.
Oh, no. I was going to say, what happens if you pull it in front of the green screen?
No.
Who's that child up there? Is it you?
I am that child.
What an ugly little shit. The hairline was better back then. No, I'm joking.
That was a good roast.
What are you thinking there? You thinking?
I'm probably thinking, oh no, I'll just film a nappy. But I got to take photos.
It's an absolute job of that one.
Someone's going to have to clean that up.
Yeah.
Apollonaiti, he's gone off. And it is now Nyakuru does make his way out there. Currently Eden Park. It looks pretty full in positions.
Yeah, that's coronavirus spreading one person to another.
3 minutes left of the red card, I should also mention, and then they are going to be back to 15 for the final stages, and that will be when we get to see Jacob, maybe Jacob Ratamaitavuki Nepkins, or it might end up being Mark Dallaire. And also Dr. Thugonomic's Word Life. Yeah, what he used to do, he did that, didn't he?
Dr. Thugonomic works. Is that Thug Life?
My thumb or finger doesn't bend.
You wouldn't go well in Compton. You're sitting there going, yeah, like, go away, you white boy.
West side.
Represent Guns N' Roses, G.
Is that what that is?
No, I don't know. I just like them.
You like Guns N' Roses?
Guns N' Roses and Nickelback. That's what I'd be like at Compton in the hood. They'd be like listening to Lil Wayne and stuff. I'd be like, you guys ever heard of Nickelback? And I'd be like, go away.
Oh, that hasn't found touch.
You are a loser.
I made it out done properly leading the tackling stay. A little juggle from Christian Lealiafano now going back across the Solomoni Kata straight and running straight at Tiniolis to Leah, who was a late injection, into the side. And also, even hell at me, a brother. And there as well. And now going back across Alamana Matanga. In fact, it's Solomoni Funaki, who gets dragged down onto the man.
Yeah.
Nice tackle from James Tucker, though. Good hit there from Adrian Choate on Enery. And also Thugonomics. Sounds like our government. So says Gareth. But that one, that's a nice little bit of draw and pass, almost messing it up. But now it works out and it's opened up the outside for Alamanda Matanga. Look at the big man in motion.
Bum, bum. Bum, bum.
Now they have got themselves their halfback here. Now big Carl Tuanoki Afi continues to drive up to 7 phases now for Moana Pasifika. Now Lincoln McClutchy with the step, trying to go straight through. Dalton hasn't really had too many carries with the ball, has he? No, think about it. That ball's popped out on the side of the Blues. I think that was actually Matero Tole's fault. Unfortunately, he actually messed that up. I believe they're going to be trying to take this back now. It's still on the side of the Blues. But yeah, he ended up pushing his own guy over the top. Yeah. That's a loose cut-out pass there. Picked up by Zan Sullivan, selling a couple of dummies. Tries to go through. Big hit on him by Henry Stowers. Kind of ruck there from Moana Pasifika. Still going to be available. Christian Lealiafano, a little bit slow getting up. I think he's got a cut on the eye at this stage. So do we think will be, or who do we think will be Seth Rollins' secret opponent? People speculate that it's going to be Cody Rhodes. He terminated his contract in AEW. He did. That's a backline movement. Now Tava Nawa. Oh, he's dropped the ball.
He's dropped the ball. Has he?
Yeah.
I don't know if he has.
Yeah, he did. Sadly. Thought it was close. But yeah, I don't know. Are they going to bring him back for WrestleMania, or do you hype him up as if he is coming back and then bring him back for the Raw after WrestleMania?
Raw.
You know? Like, it's probably going to be a different person's return, like an injury return or something. I have a bad feeling it will just be, like, so that they...
I don't watch wrestling because I'm not 12.
Should you come? We got WrestleMania on Sunday. You want to come around?
Live stream it?
Maybe.
It'd be funny to live stream.
And then also alongside that, it is going to be on Monday, but you're working Monday, aren't you?
No, Tuesday's when it's done.
Tuesday. So Monday, WrestleMania Day, eh?
Could do. I might be busy Monday, though.
Yeah, doing anything else?
Yeah.
8 minutes left now. And this one, oh, my phone's vibrating.
Who is it?
It's the NRL.
Oh, what are they contacting you for?
They said,
they're going, shut up. It'll be BKR.
No, it was just a reminder that that one is starting up for the NRL. The Warriors winning?
Really?
Yeah.
That will not last long because they are shit.
Although they play the Brumbies. Or not the Brumbies, sorry, the Broncos. And that one, but at the moment, the Dan Carter kickathon.
Oh, is that what he's doing now?
Yeah.
He's just being a UNICEF guy.
Sky Sport pop-up on Thursday. He's going to kick it for 24 hours. Should we stay up for 24 hours and watch him kick?
So he's going to kick a ball for 24 hours?
Yeah.
YouTube idea.
Could be. Oh, it's AEW, All Elite Wrestling, different company. And I wouldn't mind if it was John Cena, that guy, and Seth should put together a good match. I remember one of those earlier times he broke John Cena's nose, didn't he? Unfortunately, with that rolling knee. But the rolling knee? Huh? No, you won't get that.
No.
No.
Why don't I get it? What's the joke?
Because it's Seth Rollins, so the rolling knee.
That's pretty bad, mate.
Yeah, it is. It's not the best. Bro, he's the big dog. And there as well says Max, and also I feel for MOANA Pasifika says Greg Gower. Yeah. It's been tough. They haven't been able to convert those points. They've been inside of the 22 for a majority of the second half.
Oh,
right?
well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you mean, mate.
Yes. Probably more. Force in that slap, wasn't there? That was the greatest moment in the history of YouTube television. 5 minutes up.
Bloke,
Penalty. Man. Cheers.
You're a real funny bloke.
Am I though? You know, deep down, am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gareth says, why him to WWE?
Which is why, wait, before we get to that, which is why you should check out our Kiwi Lads Extras YouTube channel.
Oh my God!
And also the Kiwi Lads Sport. It's the pinned comment. Sebastian's normally our man in charge. He'd be like, oh, these guys again, mate.
Just looking for clout all the time.
And slap Hamish, Georgia, you won't, he will. So maybe we don't have that. I'd prefer not to be concussed for the last live streams. And wait, what happened to WWE? No, they're still going. It's just AEW's their rival competition now.
Oh.
Swanee Vakina. Let me throw in this one.
On board.
Like they're saying, it could be the difference for the fact that they could have had Ezekiel Linden move his try.
Really?
But they didn't. Now rolling more here for the Blues. It's nice to see it. Look at that roll. It's been a beautiful picture for the Blues anytime it gets to the rolling more. And MOANA Pasifika have just been unable to stop themselves from losing meters, unfortunately, which is very tricky. And also, Hamish, I mean, did to do it. Will Smith, I mean, Georgia there says Zachary, and also, damn it, and some lads. Bullet from Fiji, how's the game going? Says Little Giant. And there as well. Currently, I mean, I've seen some good fight from MOANA Pasifika. It's just the Blues set play has been pretty much just a little bit above at the moment, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The way that they've been going. And they've been very clinical in the way that if they get a chance, they take it and they score. Now, Zahn Sullivan kicks it in mind, looking for the 50-22. Close to the touchline. It's going back for the penalty, though. Come on, George, please. I'm requesting you to slap Hamish. And there's him, Max.
I'll slap you, mate.
And also, I got the laughing face. And yeah, from MH Choi. Also, I slap Hamish. George, you won't. Probably won't, will he? He knows that my jaw's made of glass.
He's Chris Rock.
Nah, he's got a good jaw.
Yeah.
Good chin on that, man.
He took it like a man. Should have live streamed this. And Will Smith has knocked him.
He's rocked. Oh, that's a good pun.
He's rocked, but he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. He was just like, oh, that was interesting.
That's what I thought it was fake. I honestly did. It looked so fake when he punched him.
You know, it's a fun button.
What? In broadcast?
You click that left.
Well, what does it actually say?
That one there.
What does the comment say, though?
He called you his B word. Then
so
you just click
saying
click that, and then all of a sudden,
it's gone.
Now you've timed him out for 5 minutes.
What did he say?
He called you his bitch.
Really?
Yeah.
What a loser.
And also, there, as any team got 50-22 yet in the comp, they have got a couple throughout the season. Not as many in this one as we did see in the Six Nations, though. All right, how many Kiwi Lads channels are there now? The Simon Whistler Sport. And yeah, so we have got ourselves the Kiwi Lads Sport, the Kiwi Lads Extra, the Kiwi Lads, this one. We've also got the Kiwi Lads Reacts, which has only got one video.
It was a bit of a failure.
And after that, it is going to be Kiwi Lads Clips. I think we've also got Dalton.
The Kiwi Lads Extras. Big Dalton. That's not a sport channel. Well, it kind of is if we end up putting game content on there, like a Rugby Challenge or FIFA or whatever.
Yeah, Sebastian, everyone hit the like button too. And I was over there at 9:50 a.m. in South Africa at the moment, so decent time. We're going to be able to watch it. Currently now, Bryce Sam going to be pushing the ball backwards. Sam Knott goes back. Pera Feta, we're up to 76 minutes now. Dalton Pavali, I'm looking at him as the last try scorer.
Yeah.
I know that Max mentioned it a little bit earlier on, but I thought he was going to be first try scorer. He wasn't first, so if you ain't first, you're last.
No.
So he's going to be the last one to get one. You almost became Santa on roids, or like Santa in fast motion. Ho, ho,
Oh,
ho.
I like kids. Santa likes kids.
Santa does. Sam knocked now. Cut out pass. Jacob
Oh,
Rocha by
he
you
couldn't get it
ball
away.
hog.
He couldn't get it away. Come on. I know how it feels.
Got to start drinking blues all the way, says Aman. And that
I
one
used
as
to have a
well.
player like that in their team, and they would never pass it. When he did, it's because he didn't want it. They'd give it to you, and then you're like, what do I do with it, you dumbass? I can't pass it.
To be fair, in that case, Jacob Rocha Tavuki Nepkins does need to work on a passing game because he doesn't pass anyway.
More the defense was just in his face.
He just doesn't pass for Taranaki.
Yeah.
You know, he just hates people. Penalty to the Blues. Stay the quick tap, Sam.
Do
and
it,
also Blues all the way. Oh, what fun it is to
all the way to
ride
where?
in an Eden Park Open sleigh.
What
Hey,
about? No one comes to watch because Auckland is the two stuck up.
and it even costs too much.
Yeah.
So we've got there. You're going to win Super Rugby Pacific this year too. Says Aman. Yeah, they've got a very good chance for the Blues.
Crusaders.
Although that's the thing, you only need top 8. And then you can just go on and keep on going.
It's a shame that you're not.
He's a Crusaders supporter, so that's why
it's a shame that you're not supporting a team that could actually win the comp. Like the Blues are good, but they're not that good.
I feel like the Blues are going to beat them in the quarterfinal. Kiwi Lads Sport, Kiwi Lads Extras, Kiwi Lads Clips in there as well, Sebastian. All those links.
High on coke right
Be
now.
sure to follow all three of those. Nothing to show scoreboard in the second half for MOANA Pasifika. Yeah, there's a bit of a shame there for them. They haven't quite been able to get over line. They're taking a scrum here. Might get the big man. Get around them all. And how many minutes left is even at this stage? We have only got another 2 minutes left of this match.
Oh,
Is there going to be one more try for the Blues?
No.
No?
Yeah.
You got the bonus point? It does actually look like you have got your arm around me. Geniod is just
I'm making a move on
because I can't see that it's behind and I'm leaning in. It just looks like we're like a nice wee couple watching the rugby. You know?
He's going to do it.
Taking the quick tap. Finds the offload. The try for AJ Lamb in the corner, and that might be the end of the game.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that? I don't know about you, Hamish. You seem like a bit of a dodgy character to me.
I sure am.
AJ Lamb. Pat Lamb's son?
No.
Oh.
Maybe, actually. Yeah, maybe.
Pat Lamb.
Ben Lamb's brother.
AJ Lamb, Pat Lamb's son, Ben Lamb's brother.
Yeah.
Ben Lamb. No, Pat Lamb. What did he? He's a Blues coach, wasn't he?
He was. Now he's Bristol Bears boy. And also Bordeaux have Ben Lamb, who used to play for the Hurricanes.
That's right.
It looks pretty much like that.
Lambs. He'd be the brother.
In front of the cricket,
Asian.
I'm going to get a couple of jokes and shout obscenities at Dean Algar going to be a great day. So hopefully, yeah, you do enjoy it. What a match. Come on, MOANA. Only 2 minutes to show something on the scoreboard in the second half. And it hasn't quite worked out for them there, unfortunately.
They're losing badly.
I just hear scratching.
This is your curtains.
Yeah.
Nice maroon colour.
Yeah. 7 better. 5 from 7 tonight. Decent.
Yeah.
Overall, but anyone who is new, be sure to leave a like on this live stream, subscribe to the channel, and also be sure to check out the Kiwi Lads Sport, the Kiwi Lads Extras, the Kiwi Lads Reacts, the Kiwi Lads Gaming.
Pornhub.
No, haven't got one of those yet. We're working on it. We've got one film. We just got to edit it.
Yeah.
So the great Pat Lamb. And that will be the end of the game. And MOANA Pasifika, they have been defeated twice in the week by the Blues, and it is going to end.
In the week by the Blues.
46-16. Yeah, they played on Tuesday.
But the Blues? They played the Blues twice and they lost twice. What the? Why?
It's unfortunate. They had to make up the game from the first round. That one. But the Blues are very good win. So the next game that we will be covering on the channel, it is going to be the Reds versus the Brumbies. It should be good.
Go subscribe to the Kiwi Lads Extras channel as well.
That one that Sebastian's got. This comment here with all these. Be sure to click on all those links.
Get us so many subscribers.
I should pin Sebastian's comment.
Yeah.
That would be smarter. My brain doesn't work. One moment.
Boka.
We go like this, and we will go like this as well. So everyone who's got some fun.
Everyone who enjoys watching me and Hamish be idiots.
Yep. Those three channels.
Yeah.
Way to do it.
Yeah. It's just like you want to laugh at two guys just being stupid. And do a porno.
Yeah. Nonetheless, I guess thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy And you do want to see more of the George.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be back tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
And probably for a bit for the start of the Reds game.
Yeah, I'll tie him down. I'm sure you're right. He'll stay for the whole thing.
Just tie me down, you naughty boy.
Just adding a redirect on the end of this one. So that
Where
everyone
are
knows.
you redirecting it to?
So that anyone who's still on this one gets redirected to the Blues Pacifica. Oh, sorry, the other one. And thank you, Amish. Great commentary and fun as usual.
Cheers,
As
Troy.
I see much joy. But yeah, MOANA Pasifika, just the one try in this match. Tomasi Alosio
Yeah.
was the try scorer. Then for the Blues, Evans scored, Caleb Clark scored, then got a red card. Eklund scored 3 tries, all with the 6 at the end of the name. And then also it is Bryce Heem and AJ Lamb who got the last. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. We'll be back in about 40 minutes' time.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Dad.
We'll see you all